I have.
Welcome to Laugh Out Lore Secrets of Eldruma. A couple of announcements. You may have seen our Facebook page or Facebook post today. We are creating a Discord server for everyone. We have big plans for it. I think it's going to be really nice. We even have a role-playing area where it's strictly role-play. Whatever character you want to make, it'll go into a tavern. I am building a bot for it to serve drinks and give quests. And a bard is already coded to start singing songs. There will be no audio because DCMA, but I think you guys will like it. So keep tuning in for more information on that. It is not ready yet, but it will be coming down the line soon. Another announcement tonight: I will not be doing random encounters. Time just slipped away from me today, and I didn't have time to. I don't have time to incorporate a random encounter. So, fate cards are still possible. That's not a problem. The only thing that is not is the random encounter. If you would like to be an NPC, or if you would like to just drop in one day, shoot us an email or a message on Facebook. That's admin@laughoutlaw.com, or just head over to Facebook, shoot us a message. Shoot us a message on Twitch too if you want. Other than that, I believe, Anthony, we are on track for Sunday. Yeah?
I have to work this Sunday. I know that.
As far as I know, we are on track for Sunday. Last
Okay.
week, family emergency.
Yep. Family trumps all.
Minute,
so thanks for bearing with us last week on Sunday. Super short notice, but it was super short notice for even the family. So appreciate all of you. Despite what is going on in America right now, we all love you. So let's keep our heads up. Let's be nice to each other. Be kind to everyone. Love each other and love yourselves. Let's get the party started. Last week, we left off with Dragoon heading back into the Ho House. And Malak finding Chastity's name in the companion area. Dragoon, we're going to start with you as we let this simmer a little longer for Malak. I need you to tell me what you want to do. You are led back, and you enter an area, and there is a white dragonborn laying on a silken bed.
Samp on some waifu.
Very attractive. And she is not, and I'm so glad you all can't see our cameras right now. But she is kind of laid out. What do you want to do?
Draw me, sailor.
I'm going to look for a second and be a little confused because I could have swore I asked for the black one.
You
Draw me
did.
like one of your French girls.
So I'm gonna look at her real quick and I'm gonna go, I'm still gonna have fun, but what happened to the black one?
You look at her and she says,
Oh shit! I mean, hey, Curtis.
she looks at you and she says, "That's no problem," and she instantly transforms into a black dragonborn.
I step back and slam myself against the wall, just kind of like, what the fuck is going on?
She smiles and she says, "You don't like how this looks? What about this?" And she turns into a blue and white dragonborn mimicking you, but in female form.
Fucking Brian.
Hey. Come on, guys. Focus.
He's trying to help Chris's imagination.
Trust me, it's way past that now. I'm just gonna look at her and go, what? How can you do that?
She smiles and says, I can't give away all my secrets.
Shape-shifting.
Do you mimic the breath? That's all I want to know.
It's a little crowded in here. And I really don't want to ruin the room.
All right. Well, I'm just still in amazement that this is going on. I know I myself is different, but to see a Dragonborn actually change colors, I'm a little confused right now.
Roll an intelligence check.
Brandon, at this point, are we still in the same room, or did he already get let off?
No, he is in the back room with someone privately. We will get to you in
Okay.
just a sec.
15?
You've heard rumors, though you've never seen this happen in front of you, that there are certain people who can change their appearance at will.
I'm going to look at her and go, you are Dragonborn, yes.
Don't I look Dragonborn?
But you can change colors.
I can.
Do you also change shape?
I can change shape. Whatever shape you want.
Yep, fuck it. I'm jumping in.
All right. Roll.
At
Or
first.
what is your intent with jumping into the bed?
Jumping in and swallowing up by the deep dark hole.
Pretty much.
All right.
Well, seeing as I came to frolic, that is what we're going to do.
Roll a frolicking check, which is a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
He
No,
said, roll a frolic check.
This would actually be just a Constitution check, not a saving throw.
well, that's still good. That's 20 either way.
Okay, that is very good to know. We will check back with you in about 10 minutes. Malak,
Oh,
It's gonna take less.
you're
than
going through the book that she's kind of holding out in front of you, and you scroll through all the different mistresses. Nothing really catches your eye. They are very beautiful, but you're just kind of flipping through, trying like a mail order bride catalog, and you stop, and there's a section that says companions, and on the companions pages, it's actually different than the mistresses pages. The companion pages actually has their lists of their wanted topics or topics that they're knowledgeable about. It has information like general stats like about that particular lady, like favorite colors, what kind of drinks they like, etc. Right? Almost as if these ladies are not meant for sexual encounters. They are more meant for those that are lonely and just need somebody to talk to.
I want to investigate hers.
Okay. So you do flip through the pages and you land on Chastity. And you know very well, it does have a picture of her. And you know this is your Chastity. The lady behind the counter looks at you and looks down at the book and she goes, "Oh, Chastity, she's pretty new. Are you interested in talking with her?"
I'm gonna say yeah.
Okay. She kind of walks back. She goes, "Just give me just a second." She walks back and she walks forward and she kind of like looks confusingly, and she says, "She's not here right now, but she's supposed to be. Let me check with the madam. Give me a couple more minutes." And she heads
Okay.
back again. Dragoon, your 10 minutes are quickly occurring. Roll another stamina check or Constitution.
19?
Okay. You're still going at it pretty strong. The Malak, you
boy.
can hear some heavy panting. It does seem that he is right behind the curtain, in the room directly behind the curtains. You know his heavy breathing just from the adventures that you've done, and just hearing him exert himself in battle. But these are slightly off, as these are no longer battle cries, but cries of love and joy. You do hear her doing her fake moans. Pretty convincing. Dragoon, roll a perception check. Or actually, insight.
That is a 22.
Okay, you can tell she is not enjoying this. However, I would like you to roll a
You're
performance
used to
check.
it. Oh, sorry.
See if you can up
A
your
what check?
game. A performance check.
17?
That's pretty good. You start maneuvering yourself a little differently, hitting at a different angle. You know, some ladies are a little different than others. You just got to find the groove, and you start hitting it from behind, and some actual intimate sounds come from her. And Malak, you hear this as the lady comes back out of the curtain and says, Chastity is with someone. She's with the Duke, so it might be a bit.
Fuck this guy, dude.
She likes anal.
All right. So
How does she get past the smell?
How'd you get past what?
The smell.
Good question. She says she was supposed to be back a few hours ago, but she's not.
Oh shit!
this motherfucker.
Switch back to Dragoon.
So I'm.
You
Oh man.
roll another performance check first, and then a Constitution saving throw.
Brandon, you're fucking killing me,
Okay,
man.
so we got a 14.
Oh, you're starting
For
to
the
slow
first
down
one.
a little bit. You're kind of in the groove yourself, but you kind of lost your positioning. So roll a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage because it is a prolonged process now.
Fucking Curtis. Thumb, Curtis, thumb.
Fist, Curtis, fist.
21.
That's with disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage?
Yes.
I heard advantage. I'm
No.
sorry. Hold on. Ouch. With disadvantage, that's a 9.
You
Thumb
finish
hurts.
very quickly, though not super quick because you've been back there a while. You end up getting in the wrong spot, and she just maneuvers just right, and you are finished, good sir. And you lay down panting next to her, covered in sweat, as she transforms once again into a black dragonborn. Malak, you look at this lady that just gave you some news that your betrothed is with the Duke, and you know from your past experience the Duke probably isn't a good guy, and she was supposed to be back by now.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna ask her if she does these sessions on grounds or if she does them where the Duke lives.
She starts flipping through a different book as she pulls it out, and she starts flipping through, and she goes, normally companionship is done here as well as beyond companionship. She is not signed up to do anything past talking to people. But because he is the Duke, we kind of have to abide by what he wants. And he did take her out this morning. I have told the madam that she is not back, and she is sending out some of her agents to find her.
I'm gonna rally the boys.
Okay, Dragoon, you come out, feeling all good about yourself, having like a little towel on you, like toweling yourself off, giving an extra rub down yonder just to get it nice and clean. And as you exit, you feel as the curtains split and you exit this area, you feel your body just like shiver. And as you do, like the sweat just falls off of you, and you're probably the cleanest you've ever done. And the lady smiles at you and says, "Every guest gets a nice cleansing after."
It's a hell of a way to take a shower.
I'm gonna look at her and
Can I go get my balls washed?
You are not there.
I
Good
might
sir.
hand her 5 gold coins.
Okay.
That's it. Damn, bro.
Tell her I'll be back later.
All right. Sounds
That's
good.
just
Malak, I'm guessing you're informed Dragoon as you walk out and head back to the boys.
Yeah,
All right.
most definitely.
We head over to the stables. It does take you guys a while to get back, so let's hop over to everyone else. Everyone else, that's Traka, Bjork, Nylar, and I'm gonna mess up your new name. Arcadian?
Arcadian.
Yeah.
I can switch it to Doc. We can
No,
change
it's
it to Doc
completely
if we
fine.
put it.
I don't know.
You
That's
guys are
your name.
standing near the stables. You'd seen Dragoon and Malak walk off about 30 minutes to 45 minutes ago. What do you guys do within this time?
I would roll for animal handling.
You already did for the day. It's still the same day.
Oh, it's still same day?
Yep.
I
Yeah.
was gonna stand there and practice with my new staff.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you can definitely do that. I would say there's probably a training yard near the stables that it's usually used for the guard, but currently it is empty, so you can feel free to use their dummies.
And I'd challenge a guard to
There are no
hand-to-hand
guards here.
combat.
You said there's a training yard.
There is a training yard, but it is empty.
I'd like to invite Traka.
Yorick, you want to try your 2-shield fighting while I practice
Yeah.
with my new staff?
I'm gonna go watch
Yeah.
this, and just in case something happens, we can still get on.
Okay,
I'd
perfect.
like to invite Traka. Me and him are going to train so he can practice with his new staff, get some experience with it.
Okay.
I'm going to try out my 2-shielded fighting.
You gave one of your shields away, so where are you getting the shield back from?
Well, no,
You
it
can
was
borrow mine.
Traka's.
Okay, you're taking
Yeah.
Traka. So you do have 2 tower shields attached, one to each arm. You will have disadvantage on any dexterity checks or saves.
Okay.
But
I've got-
otherwise-
I don't have them in my thing. Do we just assume +4
It will be a plus
to AC?
3. Plus 3 to AC total.
3?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right.
I think if it's equipped,
'Cause
you
I don't-
already have a plus 2. So you just add another 1 in your head.
Yep. Okay. I gotcha.
Your hits will be a D4 plus your strength modifier. So like if you shove them
Plus
with
strength.
and you can do it with both shields, so 2 hits.
So my strength is 4.
Yep,
So it's
so
going to
it'd
be
be
a
a D4
D4 plus 4.
Per
Gotcha.
arm.
Yep.
Cool.
And I would assume I've got 2-weapon fighting. Can I attack with each shield?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Each arm or
Okay.
shield will deal D4 plus 4.
Gotcha.
All right.
Okay.
So, Nylar, you see them readying up. You see Bjork or Traka hand over a shield to Bjork, even though he already has one. And you see Bjork put away his other equipment and just equip both shields. You've actually roll a history check, Nylar, and Arcadian.
History? Oh, that's gonna be good. Hold on.
Some history here, sure.
15.
Okay.
I wasn't ready.
Now, DM, would you consider a shield to be a melee weapon?
No, this is going to be an improvised weapon, which is why it's a D4
Okay.
plus 4.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Nylar, what is your history?
An unnatural 20.
Okay. I will say, Nylar, you've heard of two shield fighting before. It's less of a fighting style and more of a damage preventative style. Where
I would
they
say
are
almost like a
tank.
showmanship.
Yeah. Well, it can be a lot of people in battle. In the front lines, you have your
Yep.
cavalry behind. You have your tower shields in
Yep.
front. This is an advanced form of that, where it is one
Right.
man with 2 shields, and he is able to prevent them from coming forward.
I would say protecting the archers
Exactly.
behind him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Arcadian, you've heard of this, but you've never seen it before. You, being a learned person, you've read it in your history books. And this style of fighting, though you don't know the name of it, you have heard of people wielding 2 shields and protecting others with them. So Traka and Bjork, I guess both of you roll initiative. Let's see who goes first.
Yep. Ooh. That is a 17 with 2 for 19.
19 for Bjork.
16 with 2 for 8.
Ooh, damn, that's close, boys. Traka, you ready your staff. Are you separating it or are you keeping it together?
I'm gonna keep it together for now.
Okay. So if you keep it together, it's 1d6 plus whatever it says.
Okay.
Bjork, you're able to get your tower shields in place as you see him kind of running towards you, but since you do get to go first, what would you like to do as he's running towards you?
First, let's see. I'm going to ready both shields, kind of holding one low and one high to protect my entire body.
Okay.
And let's see here.
Now, these are
got
tower shields, so technically you would probably have them like this,
Left
side by
and
side.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you did it like
Okay,
this,
okay.
it would be very hard to do. Being a half orc, probably not much. I think your strength score is 19, if I remember.
It's pretty high up there. Yeah, 19.
I would say either one with that high of a strength score. So your choice.
Okay. For maneuverability, let's just say they're vertical.
Okay, so side by side vertically. Cool.
Yep. And I'm going to use commanding presence. I'm going to scream at him. Bring it on, Captain. And throw an intimidation check.
Okay. Roll intimidation. And then, Traka, this will go against your passive insight.
So, let's see here.
All right, actually, commanding presence. Is that a save for him?
It's a maneuver.
Okay.
So
jump
I
out of the
can
way. Block it with
I
my
can
stick.
expend a superiority die, which is a D8,
Mm-hmm.
and I can add that to my ability check.
Okay. Got you.
So
Duh.
let's see here. Where's my D8?
So actually, for this Traka, since it is I'm going to call it a spell, even though it's not really a spell. This would be a roll for you. So I think intimidation check.
I would
What'd it
think
be?
it would almost
Insight, right?
cause like a fear.
Intimidation and fear are different. Intimidation means that
Okay.
that you could back down. Fear means you're running away. They are slightly different.
Gotcha. Okay.
I will say, Traka, go ahead and roll a. I would say a Constitution saving throw to see if you can keep your steel or keep your nerves.
That's a 13.
Ooh, okay. And then what was your intimidation?
I've got a 13. My D8 is a 3 for 16.
That beats the 13 you
My
got.
modifier is 2 for 18. Total.
Yeah. So you are intimidated. However, since this isn't a real battle, I would say that you know that he's not going to kill you. But you do shudder a bit whenever you're approaching him, knowing that he is.
You know that my
screaming.
2 shielded fighting
Yeah.
is nothing to fuck with.
Okay.
Do you do any movement or is that an action to do, or is it a bonus action?
No, it's labeled as other. It can be used in or out of battle.
Okay. So you still technically would have an action and a bonus action and movement then.
I considered my action as a let's see, a ready with my shields,
Okay,
moving into position, taking both of them and
perfect.
holding them in front of me.
All right,
So I would say that's my full action.
all right. Are you like hunkering down into the dirt?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. Kind
perfect.
of bracing myself,
Awesome.
readying for an attack.
All right. Then Traka, you see him ready himself, digging the shields into the dirt. Nylar and Arcadian, you can chime in anytime you guys want to do anything because this is a free-for-all. But Traka,
Mhm.
you see him dig down, scream at you. You do shudder a bit because his screams remind you of the war. And having been in the battles together, you know that scream. And it kind of gives you a really quick glance into your past, and you quickly like shrug it off, knowing that he is an ally and a friend. What do you do?
Quick recap here,
I-
real quick, because I had to be on the phone with my wife, and I heard you say my name, but I couldn't understand what.
Oh,
you guys
I'm
were
just saying you can chime in anytime you want to while they're battling, because it's a
We're
free-for-all.
doing kind of
It's
a
a spar.
military, I would say, like a combat training
Yeah.
session.
I'm gonna being pretty close to each other as he readies up. I'm imagining he has one shield up on top and one in front of him.
He is
They're
side by
both
side.
vertical. They're tower shields.
Yep.
So pretty much my whole front side
Yep.
is covered.
like this. And he's
Yeah,
well, it's
I
coming
would
on.
like to try and run and jump off the front and come down behind him to hit him with my staff.
Okay. I will say bonus action, do an acrobatics check to see if you can jump off the shields correctly.
That's a 6.
Unfortunately, that him shouting like that just still like it brought you back a little too much. And you go to leap, but you leapt too soon. I would say that you hit the shields. You still have the opportunity to hit over them. To try to just knock him in the head or something, but it will be at disadvantage at this point.
Can I improvise and just kind of try to start running through him and knock him over since I'm already
Yeah, you
pushing
can definitely
into
do
the
that.
shield?
Do a strength check.
That is a dirty 20.
Okay. I would
Is
say
that
that
against
definitely
my-
hits. What's your AC?
My AC right now is 17.
So that still does hit you. So are you shoving him, Traka? Are you trying to make him lose
Yeah.
balance? Okay.
And
Yes.
a dirty 20 against my strength. My strength is 19. So
It
he
would
beats
be
that as well.
it would be against your AC because he's trying to push you away, and that's just how the
Okay.
push works on this for this particular encounter.
Well, I was saying, yeah, either way, he beat
Yeah, exactly.
my check.
So yeah, Traka, you do push him, and you push him back almost football tackle dummy style, and actually push him back 5 feet with that roll. And
That's
you
the
see
football
a slight opening appear between the shields as you push him through.
Okay, so I'm just gonna get back within range with my staff as my movement. That should be the end of my turn. I think.
Yep. All right,
Tackle
perfect.
would have been my attack, and my try to jump was
Yeah.
my bonus action. so-
Exactly. Perfect. So you ready your staff, and Bjork, you are back up. You got pushed back, and your arms just kind of moved just a little bit because he hit hard. And right now you do have a small crack between the shields. You can put them together without any bonus action or action. It's just it's part of your movement. So you can push them back together. But what would you like to do? He is 5 feet from you.
I would say with my movement, I'm going to move up directly with him.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to lift one shield above me while
Like-
the other is still in front.
Okay. You're making
And
like a
I'm going to
T.
use my action to try and force him back, kind of a push.
Gotcha. Okay. It will be contesting strength checks.
Okay.
So both of you roll strength. All right.
Say that's a 6 total.
Ooh. What was yours, Traka?
15.
Traka, he does hit you with the shield to try to push you away, but you just grunt, and you know that he had just, you know that you'd just broken him in the previous attack, and you're feeling pretty fucking good, and you steel yourself against his push, and you just fucking grunt and just like, ugh. And Bjork, you're just like, oh, fuck. All right. Do you keep your shield above you and the other in
Yes,
front?
I do.
Okay.
I've still got the one in front of me and the one above.
Okay, perfect.
And I would say with that, I'm just going to kind of stand at the ready.
All right, sounds good. Traka, you are up.
Okay, for my bonus action, I'm gonna do whatever it does to make my ends of my staff free, so I can get a little more range.
So you're not used to this yet, but you have fiddled around with it for a little bit while you were waiting for Draguna Malak, and you learned that if you twist it on opposing sides on each of on the top and the bottom, you hear a small click, and you pull, and you see these chain links come out from the middle. And while they're together, it looks like a solid piece of wood. The engineering behind this is just magnificent. And the chains actually come from the top and the bottom, and they retract inside. It is a very, very nicely done 3-piece staff. And you're able to hold both sides.
Start like twirling my staff and then fling him out as I'm in the middle of my movement and try and hit him on the side that has his arm up with the shield.
Perfect. Roll an attack. And this will be against your AC of +3, Bjork.
I've got the shield equipped.
Perfect. So it's just +1.
I've got the shield equipped, so it's already +2, so I'm just adding +1.
Perfect.
To that.
And Traka, what'd you get?
16.
Does a 16 hit?
No.
He just lowers it just a smidge, and is able to just deflect the first hit. You do have another hit.
I'm going to come on the other side with another hit then.
All right.
Yeah, that's a 9.
All right, and you're just not used to these chains yet, and it kind of just goes a little wide to the right side, and just barely misses the shield completely. You're just not used to it yet. Brian, Arcadian, you're seeing this happen, and both of them are going at it pretty hard. You've seen, the shield bouncing off of Traka breaking the shield barrier as Bjork then changes positions. Do you guys want to do anything at this point?
I want to look at Traka and be like, "You hit like a bitch."
All right, Arcadian.
Well, I mean, are we allowed to offer advice on something that happens like this with a fighting style? I mean, obviously, I don't know.
They're just sparring.
Okay,
I would say if you're going to step into the battlefield, you should roll initiative.
Well, I'm not stepping in. I'm just.
That's okay. Yeah.
So I feel like he's just on the sidelines yelling at you.
Kind of like the coach thing. Like, not that I am, because I have no idea.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Researching and learning about fighting by watching.
With the history and all of the stuff that I can learn about and know about. I mean,
sure.
It kind of.
I would imagine you've read some combat.
Kind of seems like what a staff that Traka's got. A leg sweep wouldn't be too bad.
Actually, roll a history check on this weapon.
That's true.
I'm gonna
got this. 24.
Oh yeah, you've definitely heard of this weapon and seen it in action. Nylar, what is your history check?
What's my history?
Yeah, for this weapon that Traka has.
Oh, you want me to roll it?
Yes, please.
And then for you,
I don't know.
Okay, good to know.
He knows
nothing.
You would
altogether.
I've broken a stick.
You with the shields, I mean, you're way too open. Try to keep, as well as, I mean, obviously both of you can hear me. I mean, with a leg sweep, you want to protect not only the lower half of your body, but the upper half with leaving. It will leave the midsection open, but with better control for a shield to come down or up if he comes for the midsection.
Hearing this, Bjork, it is actually your turn now.
Yeah. Hearing that, talking about the midsection, I'm gonna look down. I've got one shield down low and the other up above,
Mhm.
and I realize kind of my whole midsection to face and everything is open. I'm actually gonna take those and I'm gonna pull them down together in front of me as I spin
Yep.
around to face Traka.
Perfect.
So now they're horizontal, one above the other, and I would say they come up about head level.
Okay. Are you crouched down, or are you standing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Good
kind
to
of
know.
kneeling down behind them.
Yep. So Traka,
Um,
this would actually put him under full cover. So any attacks against him, not only does he have an AC of 17 for it, but your attacks will be at disadvantage, being fully behind these shields.
and I'm just going to kind of give him not really an attack, but kind of a bump forward.
Okay.
Just kind of saying like, "Hey, I'm ready."
All right. So like a initiation
Can I ask
check. Boom.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah. What's up?
On these, okay, so you said these staffs also have that chain,
Yes.
and it separates into two. Now, how long of a chain section is between it, and how long is each piece
Yeah,
of the
it's
staff?
about 6 inches, 6 inches to a foot of chain on each side, depending on what he wanted. It's not a man 6 inches; it's like an actual 6 inches.
And
Right.
it
Enough to kind of wiggle around a bit.
It's not 3
So-
or 4.
Picture like the 3-section staff from like Crouching Tiger, Hidden
Exactly.
Dragon.
Right.
they
So,
So I can spin each end, or spin 2 ends, or hold
Yeah.
them together. They
so
made it
basically, like a set of nunchucks type deal,
Pretty much,
Well,
except
with
for
a
there's a middle
section in
piece.
between.
with
Yeah,
a section with a solid piece in
Yeah.
between.
exactly.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, so this makes it even. Okay, go ahead. Do your thing.
All right, Traka,
So
he
I'm
gives you a
trying to
little.
figure out our new kung fu style.
Exactly.
Yep.
He gives you a little bump saying, hey, let's go, let's go. About this time, Malak and Dragoon, Malak, I see you're getting busy. So, but you guys do walk up on this and see sparring. He's not getting busy. He's just busy with the baby and stuff.
Yep.
So you guys walk up and you do
He's
see
getting busy.
Bjork and Traka fighting. You don't know the circumstances, but you see Arcadian and Nyla are just kind of arms crossed, just kind of watching. You probably did hear Arcadian give a shout-out advice as you were walking down the road. But, Traka, you are up.
I'm gonna have
So
to charge you
Bjork's
guys
like a
for
little
the advice.
turtle right in front of me, pretty much, right? He's
Yeah.
hiding underneath his shield.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah,
I'm
behind
pretty
him
much
in
kind
his-
of
in his
kind of
backside
hunkered
would
down.
be the only spot I'd be able to get an open shot.
Yeah, basically.
He's kind of got the 300 freaking
Yeah.
shield tower wall going on.
So if you could get behind him,
you got a
he
great
would
shot.
be open from behind.
And see, that's why I asked about the 3-piece staff, because
Okay, I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
like 1980s movie this. I'm gonna lock my staff up
Okay.
so that it's
This is
all
where
one piece.
Nylar needs to step in and give advice.
Sharkbait is here.
Hey,
Everyone say hi,
Sharkbait.
Sharkbait.
Sharkbait is in
so
the house.
yeah, I'm gonna try and I'm gonna get a good power run start, and I'm gonna roll over his top shield like it's the hood of a car.
Okay.
And I'm gonna land behind him and then swing at him where he's open and vulnerable.
I will say do another acrobatics and then your attack. So do an acrobatics first.
That's a nat 1.
Oh.
Acrobatic.
You actually run towards him and you go to roll and he just shifts ever so slightly, just getting more comfortable because being crouched down for an extended period of time kind of hurts a little bit. And you totally misjudge the placement of the shield after he moved it, and you run like chest first into it. You don't even get off the ground yet. I would say you would lose one attack because of the nat 1, but you still do have your other attack.
I'm gonna.
Traka, just so you know, while one of you are active, the other needs to mute, so there's not an echo in the room.
Or just use the same mic.
Well, he's got a headset on.
Yeah, that's true.
Or plug that headset in. Oh. Whack.
Whack.
Sorry,
All right,
guys.
so
We're
on my second attack, I'm just gonna go for a good swing.
all right.
Try and hit him.
It will be with disadvantage.
And
because
you're-
he's
I'm
under full
kind of
cover.
frustrated with the falling and
Yeah.
tripping and stuff going on.
You're still learning.
And I miss again. That's a 7.
Oh yeah. Hey, the shield is doing its job. It is just unfortunate footing that caused you to miss. Bjork, you see him just bounce off your shields. Actually, you feel him bounce off your shields because you can't see him at this point. You do see his staff. You hear him like son of a bitch, and he's like, he grabs the staff and he just like tries to poke you on the other side, and he just like
Yeah.
he's missing you like
Wait,
every
wait,
time.
wait. The funny part to that, when he said "son of a bitch," dude, I've heard Anthony say "son of a bitch," and dude, it was great. It was awesome. Sorry,
That's the
go ahead.
same way.
Yeah,
You
dude, it was
son of a
almost the same. Yeah, exactly. Go ahead. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, so you guys, it would now be Bjork's turn. Sharkbait, to catch you up really quick, basically they're sparring. Your barbed
Whoa.
net that you wanted from the blacksmith, Traka has for you. So you can he can show you how to add it to your inventory.
I'm going to use a twisted T dice so I can smack him
claws were-
extra hard.
Yeah, and your claws are available too. You have your claws and they are on.
Awesome. The net rock is
The net you asked for.
it was my
There we go.
fourth. I got him excited.
No, wrong one.
Is he breaking up for anyone else?
Who?
Sharkbait.
Drake.
Either that or I'm hearing him through
Yeah, I
Anthony's
can't
mic.
really hear him too good.
Am I good? Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Oh. I got him all. I suggested it for him and then got him
I see.
excited.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I guess he has the barbed one. Your claws are available. They fit very nicely. It is alternating however you want because it is your claws. But you do have 4 iron and 4 silvered claws to put on your your talons. We have not been to the carpenter
What?
yet.
Silver and
Silver and iron is what you wanted.
iron.
Yep. I will say, in your adventures, and while everyone was doing other things with the blacksmith, you did go over to the carpenter, and you were able to get the furniture that you wanted, and he actually gave you a wood carving kit that you can start practicing yourself with.
I have to explain how I want my talons organized.
You don't have to at this point, but when we come to a battle where you're going to use them, I will ask.
Okay.
All right. Looks like Traka stepped out for a second, but Bjork, it is your turn.
Yeah. So as I'm standing there, I felt a bump against the shields, and I looked up, and I kind of see the staff reaching overhead, but it doesn't quite hit. I feel like I'm at this point. I'm going to get a little pompous because I've dodged a couple, and obviously this 2 shielded fighting technique really works. I'm going to stand up and I'm going to take a strike at him with the right shield.
Okay.
And so for a strike with the shields, that's just a straight D20.
It's
to hit?
yeah, so it's going to be a D20 roll plus your strength modifier for the attack.
Okay.
And then for your damage, it's going to be 1d4 plus your strength modifier.
Okay, both are plus strength.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha. So that's a 19 plus 4 for 20. What?
23. Yeah, that
23
would
to
definitely
hit?
hit him.
Okay, and then a D4 is 3 plus 4 for 7 damage.
All right, Traka, you
With
take
that
7
shield.
damage with from the shield as he slams it into you. He did hit you with a 23, in the case you didn't hear.
So here's the other thing too, guys. I'm not gonna do anything unless one of you tell me you're bloody.
Yeah. Good call.
And
so you still have a
and so
bonus
that-
action?
yeah, that was my action. My bonus action, kind of as I draw that one back, I'm standing up now. So I've still got one in the front,
Yes.
and this one's just kind of off to the side.
Yep.
And I'm just going to yell at him. I thought you were training with that weapon, soldier.
So, with it being by your side,
It's by my right side.
okay. So I'm trying to envision what position is your left side shield at?
Nothing. I've got one in the front,
Okay.
kind of vertical.
Yep.
Being a tower shield. That's
And then
kind of
the
the
other-
natural position,
yeah.
vertical. And the one to the side is kind of horizontal.
Are you
So I'd say-
actively going
so-
to use it?
So
Not
is he-
really, not actively guarding,
Okay.
but just kind of holding it, covering maybe half, kind of the midsection.
Okay, cool. So
to
you're
the
still
right
at a
side.
+3. Cool. That'll work. Traka, you are up. He hits you with the staff, or I'm sorry, with the shield, and he could just get you right in the fucking nose. It didn't bloody it, but man, that fucking stung. You're on mute.
Now he's back in his little can't see turtle stance.
Actually,
No,
yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
standing up, kind of at the ready, but not fully covered. One side's open, the other side's
Right.
covered.
So he's
the
got-
front.
He's
That's
like
a shield
this
in front.
and like this,
Yep.
pretty much, with one down
Okay.
to the side and one in front of him.
I got kind of cocky on the last attack, so I'm not quite as covered as before. And I'm kind of calling you out to, take a real hit.
I am going to drop kick the shield that is in front of him like this. I'm just gonna run and kick it as hard as I can, both feet.
Okay.
Damn.
I would say this
That
would be
is-
an unarmed attack.
23 to hit.
Ooh, fuck.
Yeah.
Damn!
Yeah.
You asked for a real hit.
What is your unarmed attack damage? 3
3.
points. So what he does is he runs up and he just drop kicks your shield, and the top of it, you've got it stuck into the ground, so the top of it just fucking boom hits you right in the fucking face for 3 damage.
Yep.
I would say you have you still have a bonus action, Traka.
I want to come down like
You're gonna
behind
need
my
this, bro.
feet as I kick the shield when they land. I want to swing my staff over my head to try and hit him over the shield because he's going to be falling backwards.
Do you have 2
Curtis, you can-
attacks per action now?
No.
Okay. So your
Do you
bonus
have a-
action can't be an attack then.
You don't have an action surge, do you?
Don't think
With a
so.
ranger?
No, I don't think rangers get action surges.
I don't think so either.
I will
Everyone's gonna be
say,
weapon
Just for the
fighting.
head.
for flavor, I'm going to
It would
allow
be
this just
under-
because it's training with each other.
Yeah.
So I'll say that you're just going all out. So yeah, I will definitely allow that. Go ahead and do an attack.
That's that 5 I missed.
Jesus, every time. But it kind of makes
Damn.
sense because you drop
Yeah,
kick
God.
and you're like, I got this, and you raise your staff and you go towards him, and you just can't get to him yet. You have long legs, so it kind of makes sense. With
And
that,
as he does that with a reaction, I'm gonna chime up and I'm gonna be like, "What are you, shark bait with a warhammer?"
Ooh.
damn.
Shots fucking fire.
Though he is correct.
He is correct, yeah. With that,
Shark
Malak,
bait's standing
My
there,
ball,
by the
though,
way.
my ball does the
it
work.
does. Yeah, the mace does
You're
damage, man.
You're standing there, by the way. So
Yeah,
you heard
Sharkbait,
that.
you definitely heard that. You are standing there with everybody. Malak, knowing that Chastity is with the Duke, I am going to assume that you are basically running up and gonna start telling these guys what's going on.
I'm kind of pissed because I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Like, first thing I know, she says she's gonna stay where she was. Next thing I know, I'm finding out she's been up here doing all this side work, and she got here quicker than me, which I find really suspicious.
To be fair, you were walking, so there are other modes of transportation.
This is true. This is true.
And you would know that.
Angry Mind of the Turtle. So I want to wait for these guys to finish up what they're doing, because I know there's nothing more disrespectful to a warrior than to interrupt their combat.
Cool. Sounds good, man.
But I'm coming up fucking heated.
Yeah. Arcadian, you're not familiar with these guys yet, but you can definitely read people pretty well. Being a cleric, you deal with people all the time. You see this turtle walking up, and he is pissed. Dragoon, you do know what's going on, and so you know Malak has already told you everything on the way over. So I think it is Bjork's turn.
Yeah. Do I see Malak walk up?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Yeah, let me use my bonus action to make a perception, actually, to try and look around and see kind of what the crowd's feeling. That is 18 with 3 for 21 on perception.
Yeah, you definitely see him coming towards you guys. He's kind of standing on the edge, and with that, I would say you definitely see that he's pissed. But he is just kind of standing there. He's not acting like he wants to interrupt. He is just standing there waiting for you guys to finish.
Mm-hmm. So I don't really know, what was going on or,
right.
Whatever. I'm going to look up. I'm still standing up with my 2 shields, and I'm going to motion to him with my action with 1 shield. And, come on. 2 shielded fighting. Test it out. Come on, join them. And I'm going to stand at the ready with both shields at the front again.
With that,
hunkering
anyone that wants to join in on beating the fuck out of Bjork with 2 shield fighting,
I'm in.
Can totally jump in.
And with that, before that happens, I'm gonna. What the fuck is? I don't know names, dude. The dude that just walked up, just pissed off.
Malak.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Malak.
I wanna see if we can. I know we don't know each other, whatever like that. I'm gonna find out what he's so pissed off about first.
Okay. He just jumped into the ring, so you can definitely call after him if you'd like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Malak, why don't you hold on a second? Come here, come talk to me for a minute, man.
It is completely up to you.
I'm pretty pissed. I'm looking back and forth between Bjork being all a little bit arrogant, and I'm looking over. I'm seeing this dude who seems peaceful in his means, but then I see Bjork being arrogant, and I turn around. I look over at him. And I'm like, hold on 1 minute. I'll be right there. And then I come over and I'm going to fight Bjork.
Okay.
That didn't go over as well as planned.
You want to sit with me?
Shark
I
bait.
Take this time to start woodworking practicing.
Okay, so you are not joining in? Shark bait, you are not joining in to the fight?
No, I want to woodwork practice.
Okay, so go ahead and roll.
He wants a woodwork practice.
Go ahead and roll a D20 for me, and we'll see if it's a success.
Was that mom?
14.
Mark 1 success for woodworking. You need 10.
Brandon,
Yeah.
Side note real fast. Is this an action for me right now, or is this...
Not yet. I need you to roll initiative.
Okay, let me roll.
Nyla, are you jumping in too? Nope. Okay. Dragoon, are you jumping in?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Initiative for you as well, please.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think
Brandon, nat 20 plus 1.
Nat what?
Nat 20 plus 1.
21.
That's a 3 for Dragoon.
All right. So Dragoon 3, Malak 21, Traka had 18, Bjork has 19. So actually, since you actually kind of stood up and invited everybody, we're going to basically start over on this. So go ahead and heal up the 3 points that you hit, just because we're going to reset. Traka, 7 points of health back to you. And the best part is, I don't have to keep track of damage. You all do. I love it. All right.
Bjork's at like this 2 shielded fighting rage right now.
I will say, Malak, Bjork kind of says, come on. He does ready himself back. So go ahead and tell us how you want to ready yourself, Bjork, before the fight starts.
Exactly how I was in that kind of hunkered down, shields dug in position, both in front of me. So it's kind of like an iron wall.
Okay, perfect.
In front of my body.
I will ask all of you this, anyone who's fighting at least. Bjork is stationary with the shields in front of him, shield wall. I'm going to say for this, since it's training against the shield wall and the 2 shield fighting and the new sticks, you all can only attack or start at the front of him. No one can start
I would
at the
almost
back.
say they're jumping in the same position that Truck is at.
Exactly. So you are coming at him from the front.
Traka, I want to chime in and say, what if we go back and you guys try to beat us?
That is up to you and Bjork.
Wait, what?
No, it's Bjork. What do you say, buddy? Back to back, and we'll see if they can take us. You use your field, and I'll use my staff.
Bjork, I'm feeling kind of pompous in this 2 shielded fighting technique. You know, I want to take everyone. I'm not trying to knock anybody out. I'm trying to prove my defensive combat technique.
I'd specifically like to fight Bjork.
And I'm trying to see, how many hits I can take with this 2 shielded fighting.
All right, so Traka, he politely declines. As Malak runs up, what do you do?
All right.
I hit him with my stick.
We will get to you. You are third now. So it's Malak, Bjork, Traka, Dragoon.
So, what would you say these shields are made of?
They are made from wood and iron.
Would you say the iron would be on the handle, like where he's gripping onto?
No, because basically there's going to be leather straps on the back. I would say that the buckles on the leather straps are probably iron, but the shield itself is brimmed with iron, and there's iron almost rods going through the center. On the backside, it's just all wood with one, or just maybe a couple strips horizontally, but it would not make contact with him.
Damn. Okay, so I want to. Okay, I know how I'm going to do this. So I would like to go ahead, and he's just trying to prove he can take hits, right?
He just thinks he's a badass, and he just wants everyone to just go at him.
So I'm going to go ahead and cast Heat Metal.
Okay.
I don't have to touch this.
Now, hold on. Before you do, this could cause damage to his shields.
It's okay.
Oh, hold on. He's got his other weapon still on his person, though, right?
No, he put it away. He has 2
I've
shields.
only got the 2 shields for kind of our sparring match here.
Okay, so you've dropped everything else.
Yeah,
or
I've
put it
got
in his
no
bag or
intention on
something.
pulling an actual weapon out.
So I don't want to ruin his shield, but I would imagine I would say with probably the type of clothes he'd have like a buckle on to keep his pants on, right?
What armor do you have on right now, Bjork?
I have, I believe, a studded leather vest, if I remember. Hang on, let me check here. Yep, studded leather.
Okay. I would say he would probably have a belt buckle that would do what you're wanting it to do.
Belt buckle. I've got the studs on my shirt. I would assume probably kind of a metal buckle on my boots.
So I don't want to like hurt him. I want to make him uncomfortable as hell, like where
Okay.
he's distracted.
I would probably tell you. You know what you should probably do. Definitely do the studded leather because the leather's treated for heat.
Okay.
And that would make his core kind of heat up, but without actually damaging him.
So yeah, I want to go ahead and I want to cast heat metal on his studs then.
Okay.
I
Bjork,
want to break his concentration more than anything. I don't want any damage to come to him from it.
I would say with that, Bjork, you roll a Constitution saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Before you get hit at any point to see if you're distracted or not. So if someone takes a swing at you, go ahead and roll a d20. If you
bear in mind the bottom of these shields are kind of dug into the ground.
Yeah, so I'm giving that in my thought process too.
Okay.
So just roll a
con save,
d20
that
each
is
time.
It's a 14 plus 5 for 19.
Yeah, definitely saves. So you're able to keep your concentration on keeping your barriers up. We will have you do this sporadically throughout the battles.
Okay.
Now, Malak, the heat metal, does it have a duration?
Let me go ahead and check that real quick. I think it's just as long. I can continue to do it for. Hold on, I'll just get the description. So I can choose an object that I can see within range. I can cause that to go red hot, but I'm not obviously going completely red hot. Any
I
creature
would imagine that Bjork has studs over his nipples in his armor, so those ones are extra toasty.
Oh yeah,
Probably.
but twice as large as the ones running throughout the suit.
So when they're in touch with the object, they could take up to 2/8 fire damage when you cast a spell until the spell ends.
Yeah. But it should say duration somewhere on the spell.
Up to 1 minute.
Okay, so
1
it's concentration, right?
Right.
All right.
So it's what?
So up to
6
10 rounds.
10?
Yep.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
if you do hit him, Bjork, you could try to break his concentration from the spell, basically.
Okay.
Yep. All right. I'm guessing you still have a bonus action, Malak?
I do. I'd like to go ahead and cast Combat Wild Shape to turn into a giant ape.
So what spell was the heat metal? Was that a cantrip?
No. The heat metal is a level 2 slot.
Then you cannot cast another spell as a bonus action unless it's a cantrip.
Right.
Okay. Hold on. If we're going to work that way, I'm going to go ahead.
Unless that spell is specifically labeled as a bonus action, like if it's a druid feat or something.
Yeah, it is. It's,
then
hold on,
yeah.
I'll get it printed up.
Yeah, if you have Wild Shape as your bonus action for your racial, then you can definitely do that, as long as it doesn't expend a spell slot.
No, so Combat Wild Shape, what it says is you can use Wild Shape as a bonus action, and you can use a bonus action to expend 1 spell slot to regain 1d8 HP, but I'm not getting the HP back from it. I'm just using it to turn into something.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so as long as you don't expend a spell slot, I'll let you do the Wild Shape as a bonus action even after casting a spell.
And I would say with that spell, he's kind of standing, holding that spell, that heat metal.
Oh, actually, that's a very valid point. If you go over to bear form, you lose your spell.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I just wanted to throw it off, use it long enough to throw him off. Like, if I was trying to cause damage, I'd still, know.
Perfect.
I can get him.
I would
can
say
get
the
him.
rest of this turn, Bjork, during his turn, they're still hot.
Yep. Sure.
So I
For
would
a full
say
turn.
your attack will be with actually no, that's your bonus action and your action, so you're
Disadvantage,
done.
distracted.
Yeah. So you can run up to him, but you can't do anything else. Malak.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Bjork,
I want to be right up in his shit, giant ape tail.
Awesome.
So
Bjork, you're up.
see, you want to prove that this two shielded defense shit works, right? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, that was kind of the
Okay.
whole grounds of me and Traka playing around. He
Okay.
wanted to try his weapon. I was going to try my new combat technique.
Okay, so I'm gonna step into the ring too.
All right, roll initiative.
Brandon, real quick. I said a giant ape, but a giant ape is not at all what I should turn into. It's got like 157 HP, so I'm just going to turn into a regular ape.
Okay, that's fine. All right, Arcadian, initiative.
Initiative. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Where the hell they at? That's over on the side. Oh, right there. I gotta roll that then, right? Yep, there
Yep.
we go. Oh, 10.
All right. Perfect. Bjork, you're up.
All right. So I kind of feel my chest heat up a little bit, and I'm holding the shields in front of me.
That spell has now dispersed.
Okay.
That was his entire turn.
I'm going to assume that came from either the turtle or the elf. Things that I couldn't see in front of me at the time. Let me rush. Let me rush Malak,
Okay.
and I'm going to stand with one shield facing directly in front of him, and the other to the side,
Okay.
facing the other three.
Cool. Go ahead and do a strength check to see if you push him. Are you trying to do damage, like with a strike?
No,
Okay.
I was just kind of walking up about, I would say, maybe a foot in front of him.
Perfect.
Just kind of calling him out like, this is my shield.
I see.
I had a
so
cut.
if you're not hitting him, you don't need
That
a
he had him
strength check.
slammed into the ground.
So if you're just going up and saying this is my shield, you don't need to roll an attack.
Yeah.
But if you're
No.
actually gonna bump them, then do a strength check.
No, I wasn't going to.
Okay.
Just kind of assuming he's the one that caused that heat.
Oh, I see.
I'm coming up and just kind of calling him out, hey,
Perfect.
guess what? You can't get past my shield.
Kind
of slamming that one in front of me, kneeling back down.
Yeah.
And holding the other at the side.
Perfect.
And that's going to be... That's my entire turn. I'm not going to take a bonus action or anything.
Awesome.
So
go ahead.
Go ahead. No. Yeah, go ahead. I'm out of turn here.
It is Traka, you're up. You see everyone kind of form around Bjork in front. Malak has changed into an ape, and Bjork has kind of just walked up. I will say, Bjork, everything against you will be with advantage because you are surrounded.
Yep.
So unless you get behind your
also-
little turtle shell or your shield wall, then it'll just be straight rolls because then it would be disadvantage. So straight rolls. So as we maneuver, I will remind.
As when we reset our HP, am I also resetting my superiority dice?
No.
Okay. Gotcha.
So
So
Traka,
that's
you're
the
up.
end of mine.
I am
Who's up?
going to open up with my ensnaring strike
Okay.
as my bonus action, and then I'm going to drop kick his front shield again.
Remind me what ensnaring strike does for me.
Because by this point, I'm kind of upset that I haven't been able to hit him.
Yeah.
I should be doing better than I am. This says, the next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack, before this spell ends, a writhing mass of thorny vines appears at the point of impact. The target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained.
Okay.
So,
So
I'm
it
going to
does.
use a
it does
staff
say-
attack instead of the drop kick, so that
Okay.
it makes this work. if it
Okay.
hits.
Perfect. That's what I was gonna say. So go ahead and roll
So
for an
then
attack.
You said I get advantage on my attack roll, correct? Since I'm
You do
surrounded?
because he is not buckled down and he is surrounded.
Quit. I pick up my staff and I walk out of the fucking fight. Fuck this.
With disadvantage, with advantage, Phil.
Come on. Get back here. Get back here. Just because you're having a bad day, we'll show him it doesn't work. Stay here.
I think you should throw away those Lipton tea dice because they are not hitting hard tonight. Oh,
I'm using my massive pile of D20s here, and they're all rolling like shit tonight.
Damn.
We're going to show him that it does work to a point, but depending on what we face, it could not.
I will say, this shield, Traka. You know this shield, shield fighting style is really good. It's really good at defense. So it kind of makes sense that since you're using a new staff and you're fighting this style that's built for defense and tanking, that you're missing some of these hits. So keep that in mind. But you still do have a bonus action. Oh, your bonus action was
mine. I can barely hit back.
Let me ask this. Where am I at compared to where Sharka is at?
You guys are just standing next to each other.
Yeah, no, I mean,
in front of him.
I mean, in the hitting order, like he's going right now.
Right? Right down the front of the shield that he's holding.
You are after Traka, Arcadian.
Ah, shit. Okay, that doesn't.
So you unzip and start pissing on the shield, Traka?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna allow that to happen because. Yeah. I don't need no rolls on that.
Friendly combat.
Yeah. With that, Arcadian, it is your go.
So I need to know how the other bearded dude. But I forgot.
Bjork.
What the hell's his name again? I'm Bjork. I need to know
Ask
what
Chris,
his position.
he'll tell you something wrong. Anyways.
Oh yeah, that's
right.
true.
Well, I need to know his position of how his stance is. Where's he at?
So
What's
I
his
think
position?
he has one in front of him, shield in front of him, and a shield to his side. He was facing
his
Malak, so he's still fully covered from your angle.
So from my angle, he's completely covered. That's fine. That's great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you for leaving your back open. Because I'm going to put a spiritual weapon behind him, right behind him. Okay. And as a bonus action. Okay. And once he create a floating spectral weapon with range at least of the within range that lasts for the duration until you cast a spell again. When you cast a spell, you can make a melee spell attack against the creature within 5 feet of the weapon. On a hit, target takes force damage equal to 1d8 plus your spell casting ability modifier, which is 2.
Yeah.
And as a bonus action, even after that, I can move it again and make him hit it again. So that is exactly what I'm going to do.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
You still do have advantage, but you still do get the AC still, Bjork, because technically you can move around and maneuver as people strike you, right? But
Right.
That's what
As long as I'm not, I would say if I'm kneeling down.
Yeah, exactly. Then
actually, we just said my shields are actually dug into the ground.
Right.
So I would
that's
say
true. Then
at
no.
this point I can't.
You
move
can't
around.
maneuver. So that's actually a good point. So Tom.
If I were standing up, I could.
Yep.
Right now, I can't.
So Arcadian, you have advantage on the hit. So roll to hit.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Where the hell's the roll? Where's that at? Oh, that's on the.
Should be right next to the spiritual weapon item on dndbeyond.com.
Right. Roll a hit. Okay, so roll a hit is 23.
Yeah, that sure does hit, doesn't it, Bjork?
Yep.
1d8 plus 2.
Barely.
For all sakes, everyone's knowledge, all damage dealt is non-lethal.
Right.
But
And that's
so
6.
Arcadian, tell me what your spiritual weapon looks like. It's whatever you want it to look like.
Yeah, I know. It's. Let's just say it's for shits and giggles. It's just a floating little.
It's a girthy dildo.
Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna smack him with a dick.
All right, it's totally possible. So you see this giant, flaccid penis floating in the air and it wings back and just it doesn't even have to like actually connect with you. The flaccidness of the penis just whips around and just smacks you in the side of the face, Bjork. Roll damage.
10.
10 damage, Bjork.
All right, I'm going to, as a reaction, I'm going to parry.
Okay.
Which,
So.
Hold on, Arcadian.
Yep.
Go ahead and tell us what parry is.
So with a parry, it's a maneuver, and when another creature damages you with, I'm assuming this is a melee attack.
A creature
Yes.
did not hit you.
Do what?
A creature did not hit you.
Oh, so magical attacks it would not work against.
Correct. Magical attacks like that.
Yeah, I'm going to think that I parry.
Okay.
And kind of nudge my shoulder back against it, but
Yep.
it's gonna fucking hit me anyways.
Yeah, definitely still hits you. All right.
So
All right.
now when he nudges back, that opens his lower half, right?
No, because the towers are dug into the ground.
Yeah,
So he's
yeah,
just
they're kind of
leaning back a little
stationary
bit.
in front of.
Because a
in
tower
front of me
shield
to the side.
A tower shield's like 6 foot tall.
Right. No, I know that. But when he's got one here and one here,
Right.
it's enough to cover his front completely, right?
Yes, but he still gets the same amount of armor. It's still the same amount to hit. It's
And
just
you
the way
said that
things
was
work here.
10 damage.
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hit
Got it.
hard. That left a mushroom print on your
Yeah.
cheek. Malak,
Yeah,
you see
that
the
thing
mushroom
smacks
floor, and he's like,
square
you're
in the
like,
back.
dude, I get you now. I
Whimper
get
and
you.
shed a little tear.
Yeah.
So on the bonus action, on a bonus for the spiritual weapon,
Yeah.
we can move it and do it again.
You can, but you already spent your
we
bonus
can move
action.
it just 2 steps to the side of where he
You can't.
nudged back.
To move it
boom.
as a bonus action, the spell that you cast was a bonus action, so your bonus action has been spent. On all
Okay.
future ones,
You're
you
back.
can use it and attack with your bonus action.
Yeah. It's
Well, that's
still
okay,
in
'cause-
place.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
okay, because
But you still have your
that
full attack
was exactly. So
and with advantage.
on that,
Yeah,
on
and
that,
movement.
I gotta find it. Hold on. I mean, I don't really want to use that was just a level 2 spell or level 2 spiritual weapon type deal.
He says just a level 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not
You're
trying
just
to kill
a level
the guy.
3.
I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to kill the guy. I mean, we're friends, so to say. I mean, I think, right?
You just
so
smacked me with a magical dildo.
it's not my
Right,
fault. You
you-
wanted
you
you
did a,
you you wanted to play
totem
this
or
game.
something.
You wanted to play this game in the ring, bro. Okay, you wanted to play this game in the ring. Okay.
This is why I don't like elves. Hey, look, Brian's naked.
All right, so what are you
Hey, I
doing
just
for your
lost train of
attack?
thought. My bad.
Wait, hold on.
So with that, we're just going to wait a minute. Hold on.
Oh fuck, he found something else.
Oh yes, I did.
I fucking hate elves. This magic shit. See? That's why I don't like magic.
What are you doing, Tom?
Let's see. Really, I'm getting there. Really, I have not really anything that's really going to do anything that
You can hit him with your
could really
mace.
hurt him. With my what?
With your weapon?
Yeah, you can still strike from the front. I've got an AC, but you can still hit. It's
see,
not
I'm a
saying
healer.
that.
Well, see,
I'm
I'm a healer.
immune.
I'm a healer. Unless you come into me, I'm not going to be stupid enough to get into your
Mhm.
reach. Okay,
Mhm.
so tactical thinking.
I feel you.
So we'll
Yeah.
just
Play true to
mean,
you.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't think anything would really hurt him. I mean, exactly. You know, I mean, guiding bolt. I could throw a guiding bolt at him, and see what happens. Go from there. But that's just going to hit his shields and deflect off. So
Maybe.
that's not anything thinking for me, really. Yeah,
You
let's
only got a
let's
couple more
do
seconds.
that. Let's do that though.
All right. Roll it for your attack on your weapon.
Guiding bolt.
Oh, you're doing
it's
guiding
probably
bolt?
not going to happen. It's only 7.
No. Yeah.
And if we can, guys, anybody that's not acting, if we can mute.
It's 7.
All right.
He said 7 to hit.
Yeah, fails drastically.
I'm
yep.
good. Well, that's okay.
I guess it is Dragoon's turn.
What? What's this?
I want to run up and drop kick his shields.
Okay. Roll a unarmed attack.
21.
I think that hits.
Yeah.
All right. So it's just your unarmed attack damage. What's that?
4.
Okay.
Okay.
4 damage. Bonus action, Dragoon.
Who you calling fat at? Sorry.
Nope, no bonus action.
All right.
I'm gonna jump back and
He will get an opportunity of attack.
Kind of get away from the shields.
Would you now, as
I'll
far as
stay.
melee goes,
Okay.
unarmed, that would be considered a melee attack, correct?
Melee attack, yes, but not with a weapon.
Well, the way this is worded is if another creature damages you with a melee attack.
Right.
I think
So
it
he
has to be like a really. Like
he's
not
a creature.
necessarily weapon or not.
Yeah, he's a creature, but the weapon from before is not a creature.
Right. I was saying for Dragoon's dropkick.
Yeah, so he definitely
So
hit
obviously-
you with melee attack. So you can parry that, but you already parried and used your reaction.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
All
it-
right. Gotcha.
Oh no, I take that back.
Well, because
No,
it
no,
didn't
yeah, you
count
did,
for
you
the
did, you
first
did.
time, so
Yeah.
I was just kind of nudging.
Nylar,
But
what are you doing?
So, since none of you guys have noticed, Nylar has ended up missing.
Yeah, you
Well,
all look
Nylar-
around, and Nylar's nowhere to be seen.
Isn't he in my backpack?
Nope.
Nope. So,
Oh.
you all get this weird feeling to look at the newest newcomer, Arcadia. Arcadian. And as
What
you
happened?
do, you see a gnome doing his finger motions. Bam! Gives him the old double fist to the booty hole.
With a natural 20, he fists the newcomer Arcadian,
What?
ripping through his shorts, or his legs and his robe.
This
and
motherfucker.
full on fists you. Nylar, roll a d4 for damage and then double it.
You were given
Mid-combat.
the opportunity to listen to the previous episode.
Wait, what
All
the
right.
fuck did I miss? I had to talk to. No, wait a minute. We gotta redo this because I had to talk to my wife. Fuck
We're
you,
redoing it. They're
Brian.
part of the
There's-
club now.
There's nothing to do. He rolled stealth, and none of you were watching him. He succeeded with an 18, and then he nat 20'd your ass. Literally.
Yeah.
So isn't that the max damage of the die plus whatever he rolled?
Plus 3.
Yeah, so 3 plus 4 is
7
7 damage to you as he rips through your asshole. We're going to quickly take a break.
Fucking asshole, dude.
So we
You're a
will
dick,
be
bro.
Hold on.
right back.
Can we get Doc's Constitution saving throw first?
Yeah, actually, it's a good point.
I want to
Arcadian,
know if he gripped
Roll
onto
a con-
Nylar's arm or not.
roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I'm fucking hanging on to that motherfucker forever. I'm gonna clench them cheeks and rip that bitch off.
You need a Constitution
Bjork-
saving throw for that, Clint.
Bjork's kind of peeking from behind the shield like, yeah, that's
Set-
my dude.
7. However,
Uh,
on a reaction, fuck.
So, Nylar, you're able to slide your arm right back out. However, Arcadian, you just let loose everything from your colon, and it just
Oh, it's all
splatters
over.
all over your robes and all over Nylar because he's just standing there. Nylar, dexterity saving throw.
Come on, Ninja Gnome. Dodge it.
What do you got, Nylar?
Dex saving?
Yep.
He's cheating.
Oh no.
I know.
I rolled.
42.
I rolled. What is that? 4 plus. Not 4. Plus 4. No, I rolled a 9, so
13.
13.
Unfortunately, that's not enough because his ass is right next to you. You do get splattered with a literal shit ton of shit. You are also
for
covered.
non-reactional reaction, buddy?
Does he instinctually go to Dragoon for help?
I mean, that's up to him.
Huh?
Do you instinctually go to Dragoon for help?
Who?
Why would I go for Dragoon? Fuck it, I'll go to Dragoon for help.
Okay.
What are we doing here?
With that, Bjork, you
I want to throw persuasion and tell him to go over to fucking Traka.
Oh, you helped him last time.
After this break.
Yeah, after this break, boys.
You just remember, I'm the one that's going to be healing your asses.
Oh no, that
You
wasn't
gotta heal your own ass right now, bud.
All
I'm
right,
going to do
we
that
will
on a
be
break, bitch.
right back. We do not say that word on stream, but we are
I
back.
didn't know you were back live yet.
Yeah. So where we left off, it
I'm sure he
was
said one more.
Dragoon. Nope, because you didn't have a bonus action. So we are back to Malak. And Malak, you are in ape form.
Right. So
Kind of.
after all this has happened, and I've now seen Arcadia get fisted by Nylar, and it looks pretty brutal, and I can smell this stink. As an ape, especially since my senses are a little more keen than a human's,
That's true.
it's making me real nauseous. So I'm going to focus on trying to get this attack out of the way. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do, first off, multi-attack.
Yep.
So that I can make 2 fist attacks.
Yep. Fist that motherfucker.
And then I'd like to...
These fucking
Go
guys
ahead.
are trying so damn hard. This
They
sucks.
are.
I thought this was
I'm
like
gonna-
light contact.
How do you think I
you-
feel?
I can't
You're
even fucking
arrogant.
attack.
Your arrogance is making me really want to test this shield fighting of yours.
Yeah,
That's
he's-
fine.
I'm
You're
not
mad.
hearing you talk about.
Swing, bro.
Yeah.
Swing.
Swing, bada.
So that's a +5.
You're
Also,
just kind of waving the shields like, come on, come on, come on.
there is advantage right now on each attack.
Oh. Oh, that's
DM,
even
you
better.
didn't have to give him hints.
So the first one was 15 plus 5. The second one was 17 plus 5.
What the?
I think that hits both, right?
Maybe?
I can't remember your AC. But I'm going to assume at least the 23
15
hits.
plus 5? Yeah, I don't have a 22 AC.
Okay.
His
yeah.
is only
So both
17.
of
Yeah,
I
go
remember
ahead. Level
Okay,
3, let's
so-
go.
So that's 1d6 plus 3 for both.
That's fine.
First one's the 6.
So 6
Come
total.
on, Boston, swing.
Second one's a 5.
All right. 11 points of damage.
Fuck.
As he
Remember my
pounds
first
on the
bat.
he pounds on the shields in his ape form, and one actually kind of dislodges from the ground a bit and just smacks you in the face again, and you're like, fuck! And then all of a sudden, bam, again with his other fist, and you're like, son of a bitch! Mimicking Traka. That will be, next is Bjork, you are up. Being attacked by
Thank
this giant
fucking God.
ape.
Bjork, I'm going to use my my bonus action, and I'm going to lower both shields.
Okay. Go for full turtle.
Kind of standing upright.
Yeah.
I'm going to lower both of my shields. And as my action, I'm going to dash way the fuck out of this battleground.
I like that.
So you're leaving the shields in the ground?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm fucking out, dude. I'm out.
Are you trying to
I'm
stealth
running.
away, or are you just running?
No, I'm just fucking running.
All right.
I'm not being quiet about it.
Everybody
I'm
sees-
screaming like a little girl, dropping my shit and running away.
Chuck, I think you're on mute. But you see Bjork just fucking boom, and he looks around and goes, "Fuck this!" and he just starts fucking running. Everyone gets an opportunity of attack, so there's that.
But it's only what, 5 fucking people?
Yeah.
That's fine.
They'll have advantage though.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go in order.
Locked and loaded.
I'm gonna go in order. Arcadian, just on order from my screen. Arcadian, roll for an attack, and it's your mace. It can't be your spectral thing.
Okay, I gotta. So I just rolled a d20 for that. Then.
Whatever it is on D&D Beyond.
Uncle Curtis?
Yeah, I gotta find. Hold on a
You want me
second.
to smoke this?
Equipment, mace. Where the fuck is it?
I don't know if it's a mace or a warhammer, but you should have something.
It's the mace. But
Oh,
I
there's
don't
me.
know how
There's
to get
small
it
lock.
to-
We see the
I don't know,
little bead.
where am I gonna go? Oh, wait, that's under what? Action, attack.
Go, Uncle Curtis. Smoke. Blow smooch.
Where the fuck is the mace?
I
Blow
don't know.
smooch.
It's not here. I don't know why.
Hold on, I'm loading you up. Oh, because you don't have one.
Oh yeah, you see the blue.
There's the other
Oh,
one.
you didn't equip it. There you go. Refresh, and you'll see it.
Yeah, hold on.
She really enjoyed seeing Smolok.
It'll take a minute for the refresh. My computer's my laptop's a little slow.
It is just roll a d20 and add 3.
I don't have any dice with me.
Oh, well, geez, you are not prepared, sir.
Okay, so right here we go. Oh shit! Natural 20, 23.
This fucking guy. This fucking guy.
Ugh!
Roll.
Can I hit him in the asshole?
This fucking guy rolls up with Beyond. No physical fucking die. And hits me with a nat 20.
So
I need you
2d6
to...
plus 1.
Nope, I do mine a little different than what Shane did. You get max damage off of a d6 plus whatever you roll plus 1. So 6 plus roll something.
6 plus roll what? What the 1d6, right?
Yep. Click that 1d6 plus 1 button.
Yeah, roll that. Oh shit, I hit the fucking wrong. This damn thing, I hate this thing. It's gonna. Alright, here we go. Ready? It's 6.
So 12 points of damage to you, Bjork. As you're running away. Are you still up?
No.
He's going down now.
No, I'm not. I was. I was fucking fine.
With that, you see Arcadian just raise up and just fucking swing, and Bjork hits him right in the back of the fucking head, and Bjork just fucking boom, like a sack of potatoes hits the ground.
Wait, no, hey, hold up.
You have a parry.
Hold up.
No, you don't.
No, fuck the parry. Fuck the parry. I've got relentless endurance.
Oh yeah, you pop right back
when you're, yeah, when you're reduced to 0 HP, but not killed, you can drop to 1 instead.
Yeah.
So
Cool,
I'm fucking running.
Wait, can I just?
It does drop you though, so you.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
you're,
that's
so you're
fine.
still technically
I dropped and
dropped.
I turned around like the fuck.
Yeah, so the rest of you don't get an opportunity of attack because he was
I feel like
stopped in
at
his
this
tracks.
point I would just be crawling with
Yeah.
1 HP.
Yeah, pretty much.
Inching away.
That is your turn. You all see Bjork on the ground. Let's see, that was Bjork's turn. Traka.
Bjork's like, 2 shielded fighting
Now
fucking sucks.
Now is the time. And you know, this is the time to hit him with your new bow staff. Laying on the ground, crawling away.
Release the ends and spin him around and do kind of jump trick and bring it down on the shield that's kind of laying on top of his back as he's crawling.
And he
No,
rolls
I
an extra
dropped
1.
both the shields.
Yeah, he
The
dropped both
are
shields,
gone.
dude. The shields are gone. His AC is
I
like
am
14.
no shielded fighting.
Yeah.
So that's a dirty 20 to hit with it extended. So
Yeah.
Ooh.
No matter what you roll, he is out again.
full damage. I'm like,
And you see him
doing
kind of
all
like
kinds of crazy cool
you
shit
see him
with my
army
staff.
crawling very slowly, and then Traka just comes up and goes, "Wah, pa-ta, ta, ta." And you just see Bjork just collapse back on the ground.
As I crumble to the ground, Bjork's gonna hold out my one arm extended, and I'm gonna say, Traka, ale.
And then boom.
Go grab the bag of holding and ale and start pouring some in his mouth. Like he's going, don't die on me!
Yeah,
Don't
I love it.
die on me!
I love it.
Have his head cradled in my arm as I'm pouring beer down his throat.
So
That is
we're
awesome.
pretty much done. We're just sitting here, right?
No, we still have
Okay,
like
cool.
half a session.
Oh no, I meant like we're beating him up.
Oh yeah. He is not. He's unconscious at this point.
Okay, so
Okay.
Shark bait.
Yeah, Traka's just waterboarding me with ale.
Yeah.
I wanna walk up and just place my warhammer on his chest and pin him down.
Okay. Perfect.
This motherfucker.
So you kick him over actually, and you're like, How's this feel? My warhammer hits this and just drops it on your chest. You're just like, ugh! And just, ugh.
What'd you fucking say about my hammer?
Anybody else want to do anything while he's down? You all do get to finish the round.
Brian, you're
might
up,
as
dude.
well.
Fist him.
Hey,
Take your
Dragoon's
turn.
on his back laughing at the moment. You just can't handle it.
yeah. Malak, he is down for the count. I know you're dealing with baby, so if you want to chime in, you can. If you don't want to, it's cool.
I'm gonna walk over to him and hit him with cure wounds.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that healing.
7, 8, 10.
10 points of 10 points of healing. That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Bjork's gonna stand back up like, fuck. Come on, guys.
round 2. Yeah, you're still a little dizzy.
Shields are gone, but I'm gonna fucking evolve.
I'm gonna grab my shield and
Put it away.
back on my back.
Okay.
Buff.
So
Get my spell.
Bjork,
So,
Yeah.
as he comes up and touches you and heals you for 10 points, you feel reinvigorated and you come back to consciousness. You're like, all right, I'm coming back for round 2. And there is a 20-pound warhammer on your chest, and Sharkbait's just sitting there holding it and looks down at you. Sharkbait, what do you say as he opens his eyes?
I'll hit him with a divine healing too.
Okay. So he heals you for how much?
Y'all are fucking up, man. You don't heal the boss.
we don't want to kill you. It's pretty much over. You're defeated, so we're
It's a
good.
fucking boss fight.
How much healing do you...
Boss bitch.
Yeah. All right. With that, he heals you for how much?
How much do you need? I can go up to 10 for per long set.
I mean,
He's that.
He got knocked out.
Yeah.
You can have the 10.
All right.
I'm
you
in
get
pretty
10
rough
more
shape.
points of healing.
So what's his
all
what's
right,
his shield?
I'm still in rough shape, but I'm here.
Yeah.
What's his shields look like? Are
His
they
shields-
damaged? Are they broken?
No, they're
gone.
pretty
They're-
sturdy
they're-
shields, but Traka just put one
I'd say
his back
they're
on his
about
belt.
what 50 feet from me now.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
What are
You
they?
didn't
Are
get
they
in- you didn't
broken?
get
Are
that
they
far.
damaged?
No, they're in good shape. These are very
Okay.
well built shields. With that, we will end combat. The 2 shield training versus 5 people probably doesn't work as well as you'd hope.
I held up for a minute.
You did.
You know,
Um,
had I come in here with 2 dagger fighting, I probably would have just got fucked up.
We shall meet again with the staff versus 2 shield.
for sure. That was fun.
The spectral weapon. The spectral weapon's what got you, though.
With
That was our first friendly fight.
Yeah, your first spar. I kind of like it. With
Can we
that,
roll to see if Bjork has a big old dick print on the side of his face?
no, it is very apparent.
Called a mushroom stamp.
Yeah, he definitely has a
It was-
mushroom stamp on his the side of his face. Very similar to what Malak went through with the horse, except for actually a little larger because it had packed a punch.
I think Nylar's got some.
Yeah, go ahead, Nylar.
Yeah, with this.
No,
Oh, he was
Nylar's
holding his
probably
hand up.
looking for a hose or something to wash off.
I'm
because
looking for a water trough.
Yeah.
to dump my,
easily
wash myself
found.
off.
You
Go
see
check
a
in the
well
stable.
not far
There's
away.
probably one there
Yeah.
for the horse.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
there's a
do
few
that
troughs
too. I
and
gotta
a
clean
well.
my robes and shit up.
So you
Bjork,
you guys clean up.
I'm gonna walk up to Nylar and dump the rest of my ale on him to kind of rinse him off.
Okay. You are now, as you're washing down through the trough, Bjork comes up and says, "Hey, I'll help," and just pours his
Add some
ale on
salt.
you.
I was the
Dragoon.
only one on his side.
Yeah, I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help too. I'm gonna walk over to him and push him right in the trough.
All right. That strength check. Do a strength check, both of you.
A what? Strength check?
Yep, contesting strength checks.
DM, give me just a second and then check your messages.
Okay.
You're not the strongest dude in the game.
What's your strength, buddy? What's your strength check?
Huh?
Do a strength check.
That's a 23.
Yeah, he wins.
Yeah, he's a barbarian, and you're a cleric. So
I rolled a 19.
yeah.
Spectral weapon comes over and smacks him in the back of the head. No, I'm just kidding.
So yeah,
as he's trying to push me, can I duck and trip him in?
Yeah, roll a dexterity
Just
check.
That'd be
tell him
great.
to wash his attitude.
That'd be great.
Yeah, roll a dexterity check.
Dexterity, that's a plus. That's still a... That's a 23 again. I rolled another 19.
Yeah, you trip him in. Arcadian, you come up to him and you're like, I got you, motherfucker, and you go to push, and he just sidesteps you, trips you, and you go into the trough.
So can I grab his arm as I on my way down?
Roll a dexterity check.
He said, wash your ass, boy.
Oh, fuck. 11.
What am I rolling?
With an 11, what's your AC?
16.
No, Nylar.
16.
Yeah, so he grabs onto you. Or no, he does not grab onto you because you rolled an 11, right? So yeah, your arms are already slick, Arcadian, and you go to grab and you get a hold of him, but it just slides off because he hasn't fully washed off yet, and it just the greasiness of the shit, your shit, just fucking just has your hand sliding down.
So I'm in this yet again.
All right. So, Nylar, you continue washing off. Arcadian, you do as well. Sharkbait, you continue whittling away, just practicing with your wood carving stuff while this is all going on. It does take quite a while. No, you can only roll once a day. Basically, you're going to spend most of the day just practicing, unless there's fighting and stuff. Dragoon, what do you do?
Can I roll a history about the at the brothel and the changing of the colors?
Sure. No, you already rolled an intelligence. Or you already rolled something,
right.
right? Yeah, so no.
Wait.
Quick question.
Yeah.
While I'm carving, can I also train with Rex to make whatever weird shit I'm making?
Yeah, you can definitely just, whatever you make. Actually, you know what? Let's do a performance check real quick. Right now it'd be with disadvantage because you're not proficient in your wood carving. Let's see what you can make from it.
And also, I would like to motion to Sharkbait, seeing him practice with his wood carving tools. I'm proficient in leather working. So if you'd like to make a leather chest or leather chair, leather...
Oh yeah, he can turn anything other than living things,
Yeah,
right?
I could help you with small,
little trinkets and stuff.
leather bound.
What'd you roll for performance?
First, I have a nat 20, but I also have a 10. So I have to go with the 10.
What's your plus modifier for it?
Plus modifier.
For performance. Because that may make a difference here.
Plus 2, so 12.
Yeah, so you do a decent enough job. What do you try to make?
I'm gonna try to carve a dog.
He cannot change into living animals or living type
It's a
animals.
wood dog. It's just a wood-shaped dog.
Okay, like a statue. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you do an okay job. It's a little off even, and you pop it into his mouth, and he registers it as what you're wanting to do. And he turns into this very oddly shaped, clumpy in certain spots dog. One eye's down here, one eye's up here. But the general shape is good. And you see...
Just a little ugly.
Yeah, it's quite ugly. But you see him, and the shape is relatively good. Would you like to feed him to see how he eats while in this shape?
What do we have
He eats
for
on his
food
ass.
right
What'd you say, Sharkbait?
What do we have left for food right now?
You guys probably have plenty of meat. You guys went
Yeah.
hunting a lot.
It's all kind of shit in the trough over there.
Yeah, so
Just saying.
true. Yeah, you grab a couple of the steaks that you guys have done or had in the past, and you toss it to him. And you would think, being a dog, and you even created kind of the mouth that he would be able to open there, but that is not the case. You see his legs start separating from the rest of his body, and as it opens up, you actually realize the ground around it is kind of chameleoned as well, and it's actually a solid base on the bottom. And his legs open up to where around his chest, and you just see a massive amount of teeth just open up wide, and everybody can see inside this, and it's black and gooey. And the steak comes in, and he just clumps back down, and it looks like a normal dog again.
Fuck.
Yeah. This is going to be a very interesting pet.
It will.
Who the fuck let the
And,
demi out?
Right?
He split from my
DM, while we've got a brief second, I just realized on my proficiencies, so I'm proficient in lockpicking.
Yeah.
Would that technically be like thieves' tools?
No, this is you were specifically doing lockpicking, not thieves' tools. So
Okay,
just keep
because I don't
lockpicking in
have
mind.
anything to tick here.
Yeah, so
Just keep it in notes.
yeah, because you have a lockpick set.
Okay.
Now you can upgrade to a thieves' tool set in the future,
Right.
but you just
right.
haven't yet.
Yeah, because I've got like a lockpick set.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Gotcha.
So with that, you guys kind of finish up and brush off. Malak, you guys, or the fight is finished. I see you're back now. So, do you want to tell everybody what happened with what you found?
Yeah. So I was explaining to Dragoon on the way over here. And here's why I'm so fucking pissed. You guys remember last town we were in? That girl named Chastity that I did?
The one who's not who she said she was?
Right.
you
The one that we
did.
got the letter about.
That
Bet you diddled her.
I found out she's with the
you
fucking
did what?
Duke. And that she's basically...
Chastity took a Duke.
No,
I mean,
no. She's
Why are you
with
upset
the
about
Duke.
that? Oh, she's
You
with a
almost
Duke.
learned that girl's poop.
And apparently she's in trouble.
You're
Because she
trying to-
hasn't been back in more than a few hours, and it's only supposed to be an hour or two at a time.
Bjork's trying to figure out because it usually takes me at least an hour or two to take a Duke.
Jesus, you might want to get that checked, man.
I'm trying to figure out why Malaka's upset, but I understand. I would get worried too, you know. Somebody disappeared in the washroom that long.
You knock on the door.
Malak, what do you think we should do?
Come here. Eat.
Is she
All right,
is she at the tavern? Is she?
Let me re-explain what's going on. The dude,
Please.
the douchebag that runs this town. The dude who's really not that great. He's kind of a douche lord.
He stinks.
What are you suggesting? Old
Is he a douche or is he a duke?
He's a douche dude. A douche dude.
All right, real quick, Brandon. I'd like to go ahead and cast Flame Sword and offer to hand it to Bjork and see if he can grab it.
Okay.
I fucking got this.
Oh,
So you conjure up
Nylar?
Flame Sword, and you go to hand it over to him. Nylar, what are you doing?
I just want to look at Bjork and be like, how do you take 2-hour shits? I should have helped that a long time ago.
That's true.
Yeah,
Cleared you
well,
out.
we don't have a bard to cast inspiration, so I have trouble. All right.
All right. So Bjork, he
It's
is
not your
handing you a flaming sword as you have a discussion about
Yeah.
your asshole with Nylar.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach into my pocket and pull out that scrap of leather and grab the sword.
Okay. You go out to grab it.
Mm-hmm.
Malak.
As soon as you
I'm
go to
holding
reach
it, I'm
for
like,
this
yeah,
sword, and I go to hand it to you. Well, it's still in my hand. It's still lit. The second it leaves my hand, it completely disappears.
I'm gonna. Can I throw perception?
Yeah.
Okay. He hands me this flaming sword, and I pull out this leather scrap in my hand, and he hands it to me, and he's like, here, bud, and I gotta grab it, and it fucking disappears. That's a it's a 13 with 3, 16 to understand, kind of where it went.
You don't know where it went actually, but you do see as you pull away, and you're like, "What the fuck?" The piece of leather that you had is actually a little scorched. You look around, but there's nothing around. You're not really sure. Actually, roll an Arcana check.
Yeah, but I do know that it was a real sword.
Yeah, you see the scorch marks.
Arcana. Ooh, hey. First good Arcana check I've had. 17 flat.
You know that this was an ethereal sword that is only to be used by the beholder.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna be like, yeah, disappearing sword. Yeah. I can make swords disappear too.
All right.
I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna say short sword. Anybody? Dagger?
I want to
Dagger, short
re-explain
sword?
it to York exactly what's wrong and say the Duke that runs this town has my girl. He is not a good guy.
Okay, but
Shit.
what are we gonna do
Let's go
about it?
save the girl, bruh.
Listen, man. All right. What your woman does in the washroom, okay? I don't care. If she gets engulfed by it, that's her problem, bro. I'm gonna help you out, okay? I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna go with you, okay? But I don't need to hear about this Duke business. It's fucking gross, man. It's fucking gross.
So I want to rally everybody to see if they'll come with me to rescue her.
Okay.
How the fuck does he do that with a straight face like that, dude? That's just what kills me.
It's fucking Curtis, dude.
It's fucking Bjork, dude.
I will say, everyone who wants to immediately leave, go ahead and raise your hand real quick.
Well, I'm gonna go so that we can have healing of some sort.
Dragoon, don't leave, man. We gotta help fucking.
This is going to be a
old
group
dude's
a group
girlfriend
vote.
from the Duke.
All right, so
That's where we're going.
they were outvoted. You guys will not
Take
be
a
leaving
Duke.
right now to go to the Duke. I do know, Trucka, you guys were wanting to go to the meadow first to check
that's
out
right.
the map and stuff, right?
Yeah, we had to talk.
Well, I just told those guards my name was Fjorn, and we left and then watched that dude die, and I thought we were still running from that.
Yeah. So, from what I remember, you guys were about to head to the meadow before the stables shenanigans happening. Or I'm sorry, the training grounds.
Yeah, we
you
were
can
heading
definitely.
to the camp before I got my ass whooped.
I would say during this
Nylar
time,
has the
That was your
lizard,
fault.
right?
while Malak's discussing everything, I would say you guys are heading towards the meadow, so you can kind of make a plan on what you're doing and what's going on. So also in the meadow, you can take a look at the map and stuff to find out why the Duke wanted it, since it's going to be.
All right.
Yeah.
Is there like a Stars of Hollywood tour somewhere here in Greyhaven? Maybe we could find like a layout of the Duke's house.
So,
You
we
can
all healed back
definitely
up and stuff
ask
then?
someone when you get back to town.
I want to make sure Malak knows where the bathroom is so he can see the Duke.
So we're heading to the camp outside of we're outside of
Yes.
town, right?
Yes, you guys are outside of town at this point.
Okay. As we're heading to the small camp to kind of, group up and come up with our strategy, I'm gonna put my arm around Malak. I'm gonna be like, bro, I don't know what kind of shit you're going through, but I got your back. I'm gonna smack him on the ass.
Okay.
And I'm trying to check kind of his morale after we had that little, debriefing fight.
Roll an insight check.
Because part of me calling him into that fight was to try and like temper down the anger he came up with.
Okay. Yeah, roll an insight.
Insight.
Brandon, I'd like to reach over to Bjork and grab his arm, like the Viking handshake where you grab a hold of each other's forearms. And say, as long as you've got my back, I've got your back, brother.
Okay.
Insight, that was a 7.
Yeah, you're not really sure. You know that he's pissed off about chastity, but there's nothing. Yeah, it's pretty much all you can really glean from it.
Okay. Yeah. I feel like we made a motion. You know, we had that little combat to let out some anger, and you know, let's get back to this camp, and let's sit down. Let's come up with a plan.
Awesome. So you guys settled down to the camp for the day. As you discuss plans, do you guys pull out the open up the map and stuff?
Yeah, I feel like when we get back to the camp, somebody should probably start a fire. I would say Malak would start a fire.
I can do that for sure.
And we all just kind of sit around in a circle.
Okay, perfect.
To discuss, you know, an action plan here.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys pull out the map, and I'm going to be displaying it on the stream.
So now we're technically kind of taking a rest here? Is that what this is?
Yes, yeah, you guys are going to be taking a short rest while you guys discuss everything. So if you guys check out the stream, looks like it might be a little smushed, but should still be should still suffice. Essentially, let me load it up on my side, just so I can read it better.
Yeah. Well, how come that doesn't? What the?
It says to the bottom of the abbey. Oh man, I just closed it. Hold on, sorry guys. Gonna resume back in.
How come that doesn't make sense?
I don't know what you're talking about, so.
Oh, I'm just.
Actually, let me see if I can share my screen for you guys. That way, if you can't look at the stream.
See, even a short rest gives you your hit points, though, and stuff, right?
No, you have to roll for them.
Oh.
Yeah. If you clicked on your character on Beyond, you've got an option of long rest and short rest.
Yeah, I see it right there. Short rest, and I got to roll.
Yeah.
Fucking...
All right. So the
Can I
top
roll
of the map.
perception to see if I can see Nylar.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm looking right now at Alex. Alex, why do you look like you're
That's
ghost
a
hunting right
10.
now, bro?
With a 10, I mean, yeah, he's standing in front of you, around the campfire.
Wondering what he's thinking about walking around doing his little air hump.
I mean, that's up to him to decide to what he can say.
Duh, that's my dancing man.
He's just dancing to
They're
the
like
sound of the
native from your
flames.
tribe, or what is that?
It's called the Gnomish Shuffle.
And a short does that give us back our spell slots too, or what?
Probably not.
Yeah.
No, I was saying
Long
Alex
rest,
looks
too.
like he's ghost hunting right now.
Yeah, so you guys unfold the map. You see some runes written at the top. None of you are really familiar with them. But to the left at the top, it says, the location of the abbey founded to avoid the peace. I'm sorry. Anoint the peace and keep the artifact safe from evil hands. And you know this map is what the Duke was after. You kind of see the rest of it, and I don't know how well you can see it on stream. But I'll send this in chat. Let me do that.
I was gonna say, just for future reference, the font is kind of rough.
Yeah, I did it this way because it's supposed to be handwritten, but
The bottom one says "Sleepless in Seattle." That's St. Louis. Forest, the faucet.
The sewers of Greyhaven.
Yep, the sewers of Greyhaven.
I can read that part.
So
I'm sending it in chat
of
right
the
now.
Abbey, founded to amount the peace and keep the artifact safe
from evil hands. And then on the map itself, there's some different runes, but in English or in common, it says the forest, the tower, the oath-bound ones, sleepers in the stone, and the sewers of Greyhaven. And now I gotta zoom in again. Damn, this did not download correctly. It's supposed to be the high-res one. Hold on. Oh, yeah, that's better. I'll resend this one. But it says the sewers of Greyhaven, runes translated by the sage Tychus of Greyhaven, with invaluable assistance owed to his companion, Geoffrey.
So we would assume what's written above and next to these runes is the translation.
Yeah, you could. That would be a very good assumption.
Okay. And I'm gonna kind of point that out to the other guys looking at this, and I'm gonna say, hey, it seems like the hard work's done. All we have to do is figure out, what the fuck this map is for.
It says the sewers of Greyhaven. How do we get to the sewer? How do we know which part we're at when we get there? We should ask the lizard.
The lizard? Or
He's
the
from
wizard?
here. One that Nylar has.
Oh, I'm gonna say the wizard's dead, but we can ask him.
I said the lizard.
Oh.
He might know where the sewers are. Or more about this map.
Malak. Why don't you talk to this lizard and see what he knows about the decipher on this map?
All right.
Too, right?
Yeah, I think Nylar.
Yeah,
has it as
Nylar
well.
should also have speak with animals. I think his is
Okay.
unlimited too.
Cool. Even better. Let's do that. Actually, why don't you both cast so that you can both speak? Because I believe when you guys cast, we still don't understand.
Correct. Only the people that cast would understand.
Yeah, and then both of you kind of have an insight into what this map is.
So I'll go ahead and cast speak with animals.
Okay. Nylar, do you do the same? All right. So you both cast Speak with the Animals. It does take 10 minutes to cast, so you guys just sit there for a little bit. Nothing really is happening out here in the meadow. It was picked at this spot for a good reason. With that, you cast it successfully. What do you guys want to ask?
I would like to ask it. I want to kind of see if it understands anything about the map. See if it recognizes any of the places.
Yeah, so he looks at the map and he says, I mean, I can't really read. I'm a lizard. But they definitely look like lines and maybe a path.
So I want to read some of the places off to it to see if it recognizes any of them.
Okay. Yeah, so you kind of just say, like, the forest. I just closed
Like
it.
to see if it's any. So I'll ask it first then to make it easier. I'll ask it if it's ever seen like a cave that looks like it would have been built by people in the forest.
I've been with Tychus for quite a while. I'm not really from the forest here. So I've not really ventured out, but I mean, you said the forest. I know what a forest is. The tower, maybe that's our tower. I'm not sure. The Oathbound ones, I'd have, and the Sleepers in the Stone. I just don't know enough about it. I know that you can get through the sewers just in the city. There's sewer grates around.
Look
Yeah.
for a graveyard.
Nylar, do you have any questions for this lizard?
Oh, he said he doesn't know what's going on here. Couldn't say much else.
I will say, when you guys are examining this, the lizard just kind of flicks his tongue and unintentionally marks the forest location. And you kind of take a closer look as you're kind of rubbing it off, and there's actually a small, looked like erase marks on it, but a small X near the forest. And then if you look closer and you kind of like start piecing things together with what you've been through with Greyhaven as is, you were close to Tychus's tower, so you kind of find your ways around. And seeing the sewer grates that you guys have come across, all of you roll a survival check.
Oh shit! Hold on a second. I gotta go in there.
And this will be kind of like a collective success fail.
Also, I wanted to project to Dragoon. If these are sewers, do you recognize any of the square, maybe structures that are above them in the layout that we've seen in town?
14.
Okay.
I feel like he would have probably one of the best history checks.
Brandon, that's 13 plus 6 for a 9 for my survival.
For a 19?
Yeah.
Okay. Nylar?
6.
Okay. Bjork?
It's an 8.
Okay. Dragoon?
22.
Okay. And then Truck and Sharkbait.
I got 19.
21.
Okay. Anyone that got over a 14, you kind of recognize the path. And with the sewer grates that you guys have passed, coming back from Tychus's tower, you can kind of link them together where you would be able to find your way to the forest entrance of the sewer system.
So now, since mine was 14, I don't know that then, right?
No, if you hit 14 or above, you got it. You understood it. But enough of you succeeded that you all kind of discussed it out loud anyways. So yeah, you guys definitely know that you can enter through the forest, and you know thereabouts where it's at. What do you guys want to do?
Yeah, because our camp is actually set up in the forest.
Yep.
Correct.
Well, in a meadow in the forest, yes.
Yeah, that's kind of the outskirts of town there on the map.
Exactly.
Could I throw a history to see if I recognize anything on the map compared to the town that we've already walked?
That was just the roll that you just did, which is why I said that you guys are able to find that place pretty easily, since a lot of you rolled really high. So.
Okay. Works.
All right. What do you guys want to do?
Well, I suggest we start heading to the X. Maybe there's something there.
I gotta get a look at this map again.
I sent the second one I sent, Tom, is the one that you can zoom in on and read very, very easily.
Wait, sent where? Oh, okay. So never mind. I got you. Because I'm looking at the map on Twitch too. So the second one. Let's see. Yeah, it's still messed up for me, but that's okay.
Okay.
All right. So you guys making your way that way, or are you resting for the day, or what do you want to do?
Well, with a rest would get everything back, though, huh?
Yep. With a long rest, you guys could wait till the next morning, spend your day hunting or just generally relaxing, whatever you want to do.
I think,
and you'd be able to get all your spells and stuff back.
I don't know about you guys. I mean, I haven't been with your group all that long, but I think with the fight that we all just did with a friendly fight and casting and everything and using our abilities and stuff, maybe we should just take a rest and wait till morning. See what happens. That way we're fully prepared going into this, not knowing what we're coming up against. But that's up to you guys.
I'm good with whatever.
Honestly, same. I just want to find our best path that's going to be probably the safest.
Okay.
Okay, so everybody good with the long rest then?
So you all take a long rest. Does anyone want to scout in town or go in town for any reason? To get supplies or anything?
Do we need to go buy torches, or is there a way we can, or if I have...
Yeah, Bjork, I was going to suggest that we just went to kind of a general supply store.
Okay. Yeah, I would say...
Before we head off into the sewers.
Yeah, so I would say you have a complete day before you leave for the sewers. So you could definitely go back into town. Since you guys have formulated a plan, I'd say it's probably mid-afternoon. And you guys can go into town.
So
is this after we took the long rest, or
no? This is before the long rest.
Okay,
I'm gonna do that.
The day.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that meditation thing and see if I can find some different spells that will work a little better.
Yeah, that's fine. During your long rest, you can do that. Right now, some of you are going into the
right
back
now.
into town.
Whoever wants to head back into town, I'd
Get
say
supplies.
we have the afternoon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just suggest I get a list and I'll ride my horse into town and get all our stuff and come back. That way it's faster. Everyone can stay here and cook whatever food we have or hunt real quick.
Yeah, Bjork, I'm gonna go hunting.
Okay. Perfect. So Traka,
that's a really good suggestion.
Anyone who wants stuff, tell Traka, but actually just say it out loud, but also put it in the chat, so I can name off prices on each.
Well, I don't have a cash flow as of yet, so I'm good.
You should
if
have
there's anything you need,
rates on a loan.
Yeah, if there's anything you need, Traka runs alone.
Yeah, I don't do that.
And if you need training, Bjork's open for training as well.
So since you guys are going to have quite a bit of downtime here, Brian, roll a animal handling because you're going to spend the rest of the day at the camp. I'll give you an extra roll for that. And then Sharkbait, I will give you an extra roll as well since you're spending the night at the meadow for your wood carving.
I would like to actually, while I'm there,
success.
Learn to get my man.
Rolled a 15 for animal handling.
Success again. All right. And then Malak, what were you wanting to do?
I would actually like to hang out around the camp with Bjork and take him up on training so I can work on my physical combat a little bit more.
Okay. Bjork is going to go hunting first, and then he will be back towards night, I'm sure, to cook supper.
Yeah.
So before that,
before dark,
Bjork, roll your survival for hunting.
Okay.
Can I use my wanderer skill and go collect up some rabbits and berries and that, and then go sit down by the river and kind of fish, thinking about the weird color changing dragon?
Yeah, I would say you gather a couple rabbits, plenty of vegetables like mushrooms and stuff. You find some tubers to add into the pot for the night. And then you sit on the edge of the river or the creek and start fishing. So, Dragoon, roll a survival check as well for fishing. Bjork, what's your survival?
Survival is 18 with 3 for 21.
Okay, yeah, you definitely are able to find probably a couple deer. They aren't super big. You guys are still kind of close to the city, so they're not as abundant here. So they're not super big, but you could probably find a couple that would feed you guys really well. Actually, just one would probably get you really well.
I'm actually going to take both. I'm just going to take a rope and wrap it around each other's neck, and just kind of grabbing the center of that rope. I'm going to pull them behind me back to the camp.
Perfect. No problem at all. And then Dragoon, what's your fishing?
18 plus 4 for 22.
Yeah, you actually catch quite a few fish. Not really trying to catch fish. I'd say you let a few go as you're thinking about this color changing dragon born. But yeah, you can catch a few fish. And you guys bring it back to camp and you start cooking. I seen someone had a list to give to.
Yeah, Bjork. I've got a short list. It looks like Dragoon has some potions he's looking for.
So empty bottles. What kind of bottles?
Yep.
Like beer bottles or?
Yeah, something. Not vials. Something kind
healing
of hand
potion
size.
kind.
I would say like a pint bottle.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. So Dragoon wants 4 potions if the price is good. Are you talking about healing potions? Okay. Healing potions are 75 gold each. Okay. Empty bottles, I would say that you could get those at probably a silver apiece.
Okay.
Scrap leather pieces. Traka can go to a leather worker and just buy scraps from him. You could probably get a bundle, which is about 20 scraps for about 5 gold.
Okay.
Bag of flour will just run you about a silver. And a bag of ball bearings.
For some like rolls of ribbon or like maybe a paintbrush with a leather bag, so I can mark walls while we're down there. So
okay. I would say you'd be able to go to like an art shop, and you could either do. An art shop would have like paintbrushes and different paints and stuff. They also have like chalk. They have plenty of chalk you could use if you wanted to. Charcoals.
I want to buy some chalk.
Okay.
I thought I had chalk. Never mind.
Chalk would probably run you. Actually, let me check because I'm not familiar with this. So.
Yeah, chalk is something I was looking for before, and I don't think I found it.
1 piece of chalk is 1 copper. And they would probably have probably a couple dozen.
Let me let me buy a bag of
chalk.
I was going to say, let me buy a bag of chalk, which I would assume is probably about 10 pieces. We'll split it, and that'll be 1 silver.
Okay.
Yeah, or you could buy it all.
For that. That's fine.
Yeah, there's still, if he bought 10, then there's still going to be probably 14 left.
Oh, okay.
We can just let Bjork draw arrows or mark whatever.
Yeah, I'll buy the entire inventory. Just send me what I owe
and
what we got.
2 gold, 4 silver.
So essentially what I'm looking for is 3 empty bottles.
Yep.
A bundle of scrap leather.
Yep.
I'm picturing kind of squares like 6-inch by 6-inch little squares of leather.
Yep.
A bag of flour and a bag of ball bearings.
Okay.
And you can just send me the total for that. Tell me if they have it.
Yeah, they definitely have. This is just a general store. He's also going to other shops to find everything. Ball bearings is 1 gold.
Yep.
Your chalk is 2 gold, 4 silver.
Okay.
The bottles are 1 gold each, and I think you wanted 3.
Okay. 3.
The
Yep.
leather straps, I think what I said was 5 gold.
Okay, and that was for a bundle of 20.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Gotcha.
Dragoon healing potions. Let me double check because you could get a healer's kit. Dragoon. Traka's kind of looking through. You can get a healer's kit for 5 gold.
I'll take one.
Okay. So basically, this will give you the ability to actually stop someone from dying up to 5 times without needing a medicine check.
Okay.
And then Sharkbait, I seen you had stuff.
I want to find a way to make my chalk luminescent so when we write on it, it glows.
Roll a.
That'd be medicine.
No, you need just roll a d20. And add your intelligence. Do an intelligence check, I guess.
See, that kind of sucks stuff right there.
What if I'm real stupid?
Well, then you better roll real high.
5. Plus my 0 intelligence.
You don't know, but you think you've heard somewhere that if you lick the chalk, your spit interacts with the chalk and makes it glow in the dark.
It's an Aarakocra thing.
And it only works for Aarakocras.
Aarakocras. Yeah. Specific breed.
Yep.
Is there a thing I can roll that, like, for some reason the luck pulls out and it actually hurts?
No. Unfortunately not.
And Traka, if you want to mark, I'm giving you 14 pieces of that chalk. I sent it to the group chat.
Okay.
So I've got 10, you've got 14.
And then Malak, did you have anything that you would like them to pick up?
I'm good.
Okay. And then Arcadian, did you have anything? Arcadian, you have 10 gold.
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, everyone starts out with 10. So, and also, actually, since you're level 3, I would actually say you probably have about 75 gold at this point. As your character
he didn't
developed.
hear me. I was saying when we were first talking that I would float his bill
Oh,
at the general store.
Okay, cool. So, do you
Only.
need anything from the general store?
Yeah, general only.
So, while you guys were all talking that, I'm sorry, when I get focused on something, I block shit out. So I didn't hear anything that you guys were getting or what would be essential for us to have with us. So,
they got ball bearings, chalk, empty bottles, just random stuff. They did get chalk to mark the cave walls and stuff.
I don't think that...
Essentially, we're going to be traveling through sewers, looking for a destination. So anything that would kind of peek in the top of your mind.
I don't know. Maybe.
We don't have anyone that can like cast light or do the floating fireballs or anything, do we?
Yeah, me.
Yeah, I think he has a light spell.
Light.
Yeah, I'm light. So, I got this. I'm trying to find the right one for it. I mean, shouldn't we have like some kind of we're going down into sewers, right?
Uh-huh.
So should we have some type of rope or whatever? Like maybe, I don't know if anybody has it.
I think a lot of you have different types of ropes in your equipment already. Like you yourself.
Yeah, I've got hempen and silk.
Yeah. So a lot of people have
being
ropes already.
kind of weak and silk a little stronger.
Okay, so then I think we probably got it covered unless there's something else that you guys can think of. I mean,
When I buy
Well,
a lantern,
I'll tell you
I
what,
was gonna say you can get a lamp, you can get a torch, you can get a tinder box.
A hooded lantern is 5 gold, where you can raise and lower the hood. But there's also a bullseye lantern that will actually cast a bright light and a 60-foot cone, and then dim light for another 60 feet. It burns for 6 hours on 1 pint of oil. That is 10 gold.
I'm gonna buy 2 of those.
All right, 20
yeah,
gold.
well, and I
taken away.
got, I mean,
That was 10 gold
5
total,
gold.
right?
10 gold each.
I mean, I've also got like
Each?
5 candles
Yeah,
that'll
each.
burn for an hour, 5-foot radius. So I mean, I'll just whoever's going in, I can just give.
Arcadian, your candle, while it casts 5 feet, that means that basically you can only see yourself, and
Yeah, I
maybe
know.
the people around you, but you can't see past that.
So I don't know what to get. So I just throw whoever's going into town the like 7 gold and tell them to get whatever they
Okay.
think best is needed.
I would say you probably.
Sorry, go ahead.
I would say Arcadian, you'd probably want a hooded lantern at least. That's 5 gold.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah, lanterns are super useful, and probably oil too.
Yeah,
it comes with 1
was
pint,
gonna-
but
Yeah. So how much did you say I had totally in gold?
I would say you have 75 gold in total. So if you don't see it in your thing, just add it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
And
so the
I'm going
hooded
to add
lantern,
the. Sorry.
the hooded lantern is 5 gold, Arcadian.
Okay.
An oil flask, which is basically, I think they classify it as a pint. Yeah. Their clay flasks hold a pint, which is what the oil lamp or the oil lamps hold. Those are 1 silver apiece, and they have 10.
I don't have any silver then. So
10 silver is 1 gold.
10 silvers, 1 gold. Okay, so
If
that's,
you
so grab those.
Okay.
If you edit on Beyond, by the way, if you only have like 75 gold, if you click 3 silver, it'll automatically calculate that for you.
Oh, nice! I did not know that.
Yeah.
All right.
So, no, I fucked that up. I got to get rid of that.
Does anybody have anything else you'd like to buy?
I was just gonna note the leather scraps aren't in inventory, so I made a custom item for those.
Yeah, there is no leather scraps
So
in this, but
basically, I'm just getting the oil in the thing then, and that's good.
Okay.
So it's total of 6 gold.
Perfect.
You should also see with that hooded lantern, it should burn for X amount of time.
Yeah, I think it's an hour after lit.
Yeah, and each little bottle of oil adds that time.
All right.
Traka had something.
Oh, go ahead, Traka.
I was gonna get the oil and stuff with the lanterns I bought. I have dark vision. I was gonna let the people who don't have dark vision use the lanterns. Those seem like the beneficial to help us farther, keep us being in the dark.
Okay.
I need to get some rope.
They have silken and they have hemp.
Those 50 feet of each.
Yeah, it's 50 each.
Because I lost my rope when I tried to stuff that dwarf in the bag of holding and it burst. Sucked all my stuff into it.
Yeah.
I want to see if they have the regular net as well.
Okay, you do have the barbed net still, but they definitely do have nets. Are you buying the hempen rope or the silk rope?
50 foot of each.
All right, that'll be 10 gold for the silk and 1 gold for the hempen. And then
5 gold for the net.
For the net, are you doing a like a fishing net or like a net that you can throw on someone?
Like the one I had that I used to throw at Shark Bait.
That's just 1 gold. You do have the barbs net in your inventory, I believe. The one you had the blacksmith make.
So now I got to put that in the messenger, I guess, right? Or is it already in there?
No. Since we're doing it out loud, it wasn't a big deal.
I want to see if they have any like fishing line.
Yeah, they definitely do. Oops, spelled that wrong. Fishing tackle is 1 gold.
Okay, and that would come with like swivel hooks and eye hooks, things like that.
Fishing tackle comes with a wooden rod, silken line, bobbers, hooks, sinkers, lures, and narrow netting. So fish netting. So kind of the whole kit and caboodle there for 1 gold.
Okay, I'll take the whole thing, but I really just want the line out of it. I'll take that.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be 1 gold there. Did somebody else have something?
Bjork, one last thing. Yeah. I'm just looking for some string. It says a 10-foot length of string.
Yep.
And I'm fine with that.
Yeah, so you can do that. That's probably only like a copper.
Okay.
I almost forgot. I want to find some salt and pepper.
Oh, okay. You would probably find the salt. I don't know. The mill, probably one of the farm millers or something would have some for sale, or the stables would also have some for.
Ooh, try our tavern.
Yeah, you could try a tavern. One of the taverns would probably have a stockpile. So yeah, you can definitely do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Old Dwarf Tavern and see if they have some salt and pepper that sell me.
Yeah. The one we frequent might just give it to you.
Yeah, they do just give it to you. They also give you a couple other spices that you can use for cooking.
Traka, get a bag of flour.
Oh yeah.
Got that at the grocery store already. I was gonna say I just took my horse cart.
Perfect.
I need to level up here.
I'm gonna get some eggs from there too, or the grocery store.
Okay.
We can, make bread,
I would say that's probably only about like a silver for a dozen.
What are you doing?
See, because it doesn't make any sense. I know I'm only level 3, and we can only have like the second level of spells and stuff. But mass healing word shows up in my known spells and everything, but I can't use it because I'm not.
Yeah.
I can't.
I'm gonna head back then. I think that's everything.
Okay.
Hard as well.
So you gather everything up and you head back. And I would assume when you guys come back, I know you guys wanted to play your card game, yeah? Because we only have like 20 minutes left, so.
Sure.
We'll close out the night with a nice card game.
I gotta remember how to play this here.
Yeah. For those that
was a
card game.
Yep.
Yeah, Silver Slide, the one that I made.
Yeah. Bjork, aka Curtis, actually made a game for our crew. And it's Silver
Slide.
Silver Slide, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at my rules. It's been a while since we played this.
Yeah, so going off the kind of the generic rules here, there's a minimum of 2 players, max of however. You can play with as many as a deck of cards holds, which I've never totaled that up. How many cards are in a deck?
52.
52? I would say, being a fantasy world, you can combine decks. You can play with 100 different players. However, all cards are shuffled out into 2 through 10. All 4 suits don't matter to play. Each player puts a silver coin in the pot. So that starts as the initial bid in the pot. That's why it's called silver slide. It starts with 1 silver. Bidding is 1 silver piece per person. So if you want to bid 4, it's 4 silver pieces. 32 is 32 silver pieces. When you start, the first player flips a card. It kind of works like war. You're trying to beat the player before you. So, say player 1 rolls a 4, right? The second player is trying to beat that 4 or match that 4. If you match that 4, you both keep. If the second player beats the 4, the first player discards. If the second player gets a lower, then the second player discards, and the first player keeps their number. It all kind of plays out as you go through the first round. But I would say anybody wanting to play, kind of give a hands up, or let's kind of just note an order here, and I'll write those down. I'll be the dealer and keep track.
So what
Since
dice do
I'm
we
the-
use to roll this?
It's a D10.
Okay.
If you don't have a D10, use a D20.
I got it. I'll use the dice on there. So yeah, I'll
Yep.
go in. What the hell?
Okay.
It's a fun game.
I believe on Beyond you've got a D10 that you can roll.
Yeah,
right?
I've already got it ready to roll.
Okay, there you go. All right, so being dealer, I'm going to throw myself first. First round will kind of be the introductory round. There won't be any betting. And that'll kind of give you a feel as a new player of how to play. So I'm going to throw myself first. Let's see, Arcadian, you're in. Who else wants to play?
Where are you doing this at? I don't. Okay, you're just doing it. You're just keeping.
Yeah, I'm just writing it down. Yep.
I'll play.
Okay, so I've got Traka, Dragoon. Nylar and Malak. Either one of you guys want to play?
No, I'm good. I don't have much money to play with right
It's
now.
only silver, fool.
You
Yeah,
should.
but only silver turns to gold real quick.
You can do it.
Bjork,
I
I'm
got a
going
mulberry.
to I'm gonna throw 3 gold to Malak and 3 gold to Nylar so they can play.
I'm gonna toss it back and say I appreciate it, but I'm good, bro.
Christmas
I got my mind on the fact that Chastity's with the Duke right now, and no, not taking a shit, but yeah, probably getting a
All
shit
right.
taken on
I feel you there. So, all right, so the 4 of us, right?
Yes.
Big voice in the sky. Throw yourself in this one. Let's have fun here. Only because you haven't played, and I don't know in another campaign if you'll get a chance to play.
Really quick, I actually forgot to mention Traka. While you were in town and exiting, you actually see a carriage wreck as you're exiting town, and you look over and you see. I need to turn this down. You see the Duke scrambling out of this carriage. Roll a perception check real quick. You see him start transforming into a goat, and he runs quicker than you can imagine, and into the bush outside the city, and has disappeared into the bush. Just
I'm gonna
for
follow his tracks.
I will say from this, he's not leaving many tracks at all. He is very light-footed.
He said,
Can I try and lasso him really quick?
Roll a perception first, see if you can see him. He runs very quickly.
Another perception.
Yep.
That don't make any sense, though.
22.
You do see him, but he is about 120 feet from you. And gaining. He is a goat. He runs fast.
I don't have a bow anymore, so I can't shoot him.
Yeah, and about he disappears into the foliage. But you know that the Duke is more than he seems to be at this point.
More than a piece of shit.
I'm gonna roll insight to see if I believe what I just saw.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm pretty sure that the dude turned into a goat, but oh yeah, that's a nat 20. So
Oh yeah.
I'm real sure that.
Yeah, you are dead set positive. You saw what happened. No one else was in the carriage with you because with that insight, you could. He didn't turn around or anything. He just fucking booked it. You seen. I'm gonna kind of combine your insight and your perception on this one, but you seen that the carriage definitely looked sabotaged, and as he was transforming, you could swear you could see the look on his face of complete fear as he ran off.
I'm gonna go check the carriage.
Okay.
Tie my horse and cart up and just walk back.
Okay. You see the carriage is empty. The axle was broken, but in a place where it should not have broken under normal circumstances. Axles usually break right on the wheel wells, but this one was directly cracked right in the middle, where the axle just kind of V'd into the ground, causing it to flip a little bit. No one is in the carriage. And inside, there's nothing really left. You do see a satchel that the Duke probably dropped, and it probably has like 150 gold in it.
Take that. And I want to walk back to the horse cart and go back to camp and tell everyone what I saw.
Perfect. Yeah, over the card game, you see Bjork handing out cards. You sit down and join and tell him exactly what you found. Also letting Malak know that Chastity was not with the Duke to maybe ease his mind.
I'm gonna head straight, since he just got back and I'm hearing all this. I'm gonna head straight back to the brothel.
Okay. We will pick that part up next week as we get into this card game. So Bjork, go ahead.
All right. So I've got myself going first. Like I said, the first round, there's not going to be any betting. However, everybody throws in 1 silver to start the game. So I'm going to mark everybody at 1. I'm going to roll my first card. And that is a 9. After that, Arcadian, you roll a d10 to either beat the 9, match the 9, or lose to the 9.
Okay. Hold on. D10, roll. Ooh. Nope. It's a 4.
4?
Yeah.
All right. So 4 loses. Traka, it's your turn. You've got to beat the 9, match the 9, or lose to the 9.
I lose. 8.
You said 8?
Yeah.
Okay. 8 loses. Dragoon, take your roll.
7.
7 loses. DM, you're playing off my coin. Roll a d10.
Oh, I don't have my dice near me. I didn't have to make any rolls this time.
You've got Beyond open.
I don't have dice for my Beyond. Because I'm not a character.
Why not?
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
DM screen.
D10.
Open one of ours and use ours.
Now he's playing off mine as kind of a little bonus extra here at the end of the
I got a 9.
Purple one.
You got a 9, so that matches. All right. So DM, you keep your 9, I keep my 9.
Okay.
That sets our points. Everybody else is at 0. Starting the second round, the next person to begin is Arcadian. So what you're going to do, if you'd like to place a wager, you can. If not, you can just roll to see what you hit. Whoever rolls after you has to either match what you place to roll or they can raise. If not, they fold and they forfeit the rest of the game.
Okay, so I got to tell you what. Okay, so we'll just throw another one silver in there and see what happens.
There you go.
So roll is 7.
Okay, 7. Traka, it's your turn. Match or beat a 7. And he threw in 1 silver. So to roll, you've got to match that 1 silver, and then you can take your roll. Or you can raise, whichever.
I match the silver and roll a 7.
All right, that matches, so you both keep your 7. Arcadian, your 7 is locked in since you rolled first. Traka, the new high card is your 7. So Dragoon is going to bet 1 silver or raise or fold and roll to try and match or beat your 7.
I want to raise it by 1 silver.
You're going to raise by 1? All right,
Yeah.
so you're throwing in 2?
Yep.
All right, go ahead and roll.
4.
4. That loses. So you discard yours. Traka keeps the high card. DM, your new number is 2 silver. You've got to roll to match or beat that 7 or discard.
7.
7.
Yeah.
Nice match. All right. All right, so that stays. Traka, your card is locked in. DM, you now have the high card at 7.
All right.
I'm going to throw in those 2 silver. 9.
Ooh, damn.
So
I do not
DM, your
keep mine.
card
Is invalidated, right?
Yours is discarded.
Yeah.
Yep. Arcadian and Traka both keep theirs since theirs were locked in. The 9 stays. And the next round begins with Traka. You've got to throw in 1 silver to play. You can raise that.
Why isn't
or
Sharkbait
you can
playing?
fold. Ah, shit. I forgot about Sharkbait because the screen's not pulled up.
It's sitting next to me.
Yep.
Damn it, Sharkbait. Get in here, man.
I spent all my money getting everything out of jail. I only have 10 silver. I'm watching and learning.
I feel like Sharkbait's gonna skim off the top a little bit.
Well, if you bet 10 silver once, you know you're either in or out.
Sharkbait's sitting behind Traka's back, giving him advice like I'm gonna split it 70-30.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
So Traka, you've either got to put 1 into play. You can bet however many if you want to bet.
Roll a new number now.
Yep.
It's a new round.
So place your bet first.
5.
Place your bet first to start.
Just played a match or check.
Okay, so just 1 is what it takes to start the round.
Yeah.
And you said 5 is your roll?
Yes.
Okay. And then that goes to Dragoon. You've got to place 1 to match his bet.
I'll place 1 to match it.
I was going to say, or you can raise or you can fold, either one. And then you've got to
I'll
roll.
place 1.
You've got to roll to match or beat the 5.
Fuck me! That's a 4.
4. All right.
Oh, man.
So that discards. Traka, you've still got the high card. DM.
I'm going to raise 2.
I think you skipped Arcadian before Traka.
I think I heard Brandon say he raises 30 silver.
Arcadian, it moves a new dealer to the
Okay.
next shift in line.
Okay, I
so
got you. I was
you're
kinda
actually going to
confused.
be the last roll on this round.
My bad. I don't.
No, you're all right.
Yeah, it's
We're
kind of
learning.
round robin, so each person goes around. I'm gonna raise 2 silver,
Okay.
knowing I have a
So you're
50%
at 3
chance
for a
to
total
win.
bet.
Yep,
All right. What's your roll?
a 3.
A 3. All right. That loses to the 5 as well. So the 5 is still the high card. That comes to me. I'm just gonna match that 3. Actually, I'm gonna raise to 4. And the cool thing that I like with betting on this game is when you start the round, you can bet 1, and you can literally win the entire round on
Right.
points
Yeah.
and not have to match up to what the high bid goes to.
Yep.
So on that, I've got a 4 as well. So that loses.
Damn.
That sucks. Arcadian, the max bid now is 4, so you've got to match 4, or you can raise.
I'll
or you
put
can
it the
fold.
one. I'll put it the 1 up. So the 4 plus the 1.
All right, so you've
So
got 5 in. All right, so roll to match or beat 5.
And fuck you. 2.
Oh damn!
2, that loses. That loses. Coins are in. Traka, you're the only one that wins that round with a 5.
What the fuck?
And then
And,
I match the 4 silver that I need to catch up, and then.
Oh no, that's the end of that round. So round 4 starts over with Dragoon. Your initial bet is 1 silver to play. You can go up from that. You can fold, whatever you want to do.
2 silver to start.
Okay. All right. So
big
we'll go
money.
2 to start. Take your roll.
1.
9.
9. Big money. Big money. All right, DM, you're on that. That's 2 to play.
I'm gonna drop another 2 as a raise because it's not my money.
Yeah, you're playing with mine, you dick. All right, match or beat a 9.
6.
6.
Not a
You
match.
can at least fucking win if you're playing
Yeah,
with my
6.
money.
I am the DM. I can magically roll it. No, I'm just kidding. I control
All
the
right,
dice.
so that comes to me then. I'm just going to match that 4 coin there. That's a fucking 2. All right, so 9 stays the high card. Arcadian, you've
Yep,
got a minimum bet of 4.
Just gonna keep it there.
All
Wait a
right.
minute, did you skip Draka?
Oh,
No, he's after
he's
Arcadian.
after
I am
Arcadia.
not kidding. I wish I could show. It's 10. It's 10. I swear to God.
Nice.
I swear
right,
to
so
God. I wish I
10.
could show it.
No, I believe you.
10 is now the high card. The 9 gets bumped out. Traka, you've got a minimum bet of 4.
Okay.
In fact, DM can probably see my screen and look in on that and see it's still there. I don't know if you see dice rolls up that come up.
Nope,
No.
I don't.
Oh,
Check
shit.
and make the bet.
Okay, so that sets
I
your
roll
bet
a
at
9,
4.
so I don't beat it.
Yeah, that's a 9. That loses to the 10. So the 10 on Arcadian is the only one that keeps that round. We're going to 6 rounds, so we got 2 left. Next to start is the DM with a minimum bet of 1.
10 silver.
Fuck, you suck.
He's gonna make fucking Bjork broke.
Go ahead and roll.
Oh, you're gonna love this. 10.
I'm out.
10, nice. I'll take it all day. Bjork, I'm gonna match that 10. I like it.
Well, yeah, it's your money anyway, so.
Yeah, that's a 3. So I lose to that, but I still win. That's all right. Arcadian, you got a minimum bet of 10 silver. You can raise, you can fold. If you fold, you forfeit the entire game.
No, we're gonna.
You throwing in 10?
We're
11? 15?
Yeah, 15.
Oh,
Here we go.
15.
Big money.
15. Matcher.
Oh,
You
2.
one thing I didn't explain, and nobody's done it yet, so it's fine. If you roll a 1, it automatically matches the roll before. If you roll a 1 first, as the first roller, it's an automatic 10.
Oh, I see.
I rolled a 1.
Yep.
No,
Yeah, you did.
it was a 2. It was a 2.
A 2? All right, that's out. That sets the minimum bet. Traka's next at 15.
Where's your...
I'm gonna fold out.
Fold out, so you're done with all?
Yeah.
10%.
All right. Throws to Dragoon on 15, minimum bet.
I fold.
Fold?
So you won. Oh, wait, no. Tom's still in for the next 2 rounds.
We've got one more round, round 6. That comes back to me as Bjork to start. I'm just throwing the 1 silver. I'm a cheapskate. And it sets at a 5. Arcadian, that comes to you with a minimum of 1.
Okay, 5.
5?
Yep.
What's your roll?
I am going there with a 1.
A 1. That loses. I keep the high card.
Well, wait a minute. I thought it matches your roll.
Oh, wait. 1. Shit. Fuck. No, I'm backwards. 5. Yeah, you match. We both keep. Mine is locked. I started. Yours is the new high card at 5. DM. It's a minimum bid of 5.
15.
15 going big.
What the fuck? Oh, you gonna play that game? Okay.
Now you've got to roll to match or beat a 5.
10.
No, he did not. I don't buy.
Nice.
I don't buy it. He's using magic dice, loaded. I don't buy.
I don't know if you can see it or not.
I believe you, man. I'm just messing with you.
All right, so on that, you keep your 10, I keep my 5. All right, so give me 2 seconds. I'm going to total up 2 different numbers here. I got to total up the number of bets and the number of rolls.
And as that's happening, you're doing the math. I'll go ahead and do our closing statements. Reminder, we're opening up a Discord channel for everybody. Keep an eye out on it for our Facebook page and our streams for more information on it. And as always, be kind to each other. Do something nice for someone tomorrow. Love each other, but most importantly, love yourselves. And before we end with fuck cancer, who won?
Give me 2 seconds here. Let's see. Totaling up the coins that were spent here.
So how much did I lose?
All of it.
Enough.
All right.
All right, so the funniest part, the DM actually wagered the most with 25 silver pieces. And the winner of all hands totaled is the DM.
Woohoo!
With 29 total points.
I love it. I love it.
I love it too, because you're playing with my money.
Oh, that's true.
So, how much money did I lose?
Never mind, I take that back. The person that wagered the most was Arcadian with 31. Sorry, I lied. All right. So you're at 31. I wagered 22. Traka was 7. Dragoon was 6.
Nice.
So I lose 31 silver, right?
Yep.
Which is what? Let's see.
3 gold, 1 silver.
All right. We are going to
so
raid
I don't have any
Ichirohai.
silver though.
So feel free
I
to
was
hop
gonna say
over.
we can go off stream for that.
And as always, fuck cancer. And I'm not forgetting to raid. Have a good night, everybody.
I'm seeing if this is still live. So